And a good Friday night. Thanks for joining us. Another edition of high school football on your live event and a rivalry matchup a few years in the making as the Central Cass Squirrels host the Northern Cass Jaguars. The first meeting between these two programs in quite a long time. In fact, these two teams have not met in over a decade's time. Last time these two teams played, that was back in 2008. So it's been quite a long time since these two teams have faced off against each other as they'll join Region 1 here this season. Should be a good matchup. The Central Cass Squirrels come into this game with a 1-1 record. Open the season with a win against Oak Grove. That was a 34-14 victory we had for you here on yourliveevent.com. And then a loss last week in a rainy game against Oaks. The Tornadoes beat them 22-14 to put them at 1-1. Well, the Northern Cass Jaguars come into this game with a 1-1 record. First, they lost to one of the top teams in nine-man football, Cavalier, by a final of 42-6, and then defeated EEK at home last week, 21-13. So 1-1 records for these two teams coming into this Week 2 matchup here on yourliveevent.com. This is our pregame show. We're going to take a break. We'll come back. We'll hear from Tyler Ukestead, head coach of the Northern Cass Jaguars, when we return on yourliveevent.com.
Here, when your future lies ahead, we help set you on the right course. When your whole world is about to change, we help you prepare for your new life. When staying healthy means staying informed, we help you find answers. This is perseverance, understanding, connection. These are remarkable people doing remarkable things together.
Team at Maple River Grain and Agronomy wishes the best of luck to the players in today's game. Maple River Grain and Agronomy is proudly serving producers, accessing markets, and building relationships in eastern North Dakota and western Minnesota. They offer a variety of grain marketing and agronomy solutions. See the latest updates by following MRGA on social media. They're active on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Check out the website at mrga.com to learn more about Maple River Grain and Agronomy and how they can serve you and your operation.
Welcome back to the pregame show. We're talking with Tyler Ukestead, head coach of the Northern Cass Jaguars, as they are getting set to play Central Cass in this Week 2 matchup. Coach, coming off a good win in your home opener, you guys defeated EEK. That one coming down close. What went well for you guys in that game?
We definitely found our running game. It helped having Matthew Hoppy back. Our lineman had a good week of practice, and it showed on Friday night. And obviously got a lot of reps running the ball with that rain that came down throughout the entire game. So that was really good to see.
You guys, Week 0 played against Cavalier, a loss against a very, very talented nine-man team. How important was it for you guys? I know obviously wins are always important, but you guys have still some young players, still some guys looking for experience, and a win in your home opener is got to be great for getting these guys energized.
Yeah, the guys after the game, they were jacked up after that win. But yeah, it's huge to kind of right the ship after that tough week 1 or tough week 0. It kind of was a learning experience for a lot of our guys that first game, just because I think the game was kind of fast for a lot of those younger kids who haven't had a lot of experience. So definitely, I think it slowed down a lot last Friday night for them.
You talked about developing getting your running game in sync in that win against EEK, having Matthew Hoppy back. But looking at your offensive numbers, your passing game is really kind of started to settle in. You have a sophomore at quarterback. It's a little bit of youth there, but what has he done as a sophomore to lead this offense?
Yeah, he's taken a huge jump from last year. He was our backup quarterback last year to Jack Metzger. But he had a really good offseason. He's always wanting to learn. He's always asking me questions. He's really coachable. Julian is, and he throws a really good ball. He knows his reads and all that kind of stuff. Without the rain last Friday, I think those numbers are a little bit higher for Julian. We just had to abandon the passing game just because of how wet it was. But he's done a really good job this past offseason, and I'm really impressed with him the past 2 weeks.
In year 3 of your coaching career here with this Northern Cass Jaguars team, and Matthew Hoppy, one name that you've mentioned is a name that we've heard the last couple seasons. We're starting to see some names that are coming back, guys who have played year after year. When you took over this program, you really had a fresh group of guys, and again, still young, but Some repetition in the names, at least from the years I've been covering you. How much easier does that make your job?
It makes life a lot easier. Like Brody Gesson's been a 2-year starter for us on the offensive line and defensive line, so he knows the reins. Matthew Hoppe, he's been there. He's been getting reps. I've told people we've been young for 3 years now. It's our third year being young. Last year we had a big senior class, but a lot of those kids were first year players. So it's just about getting those kids football experience and reps starting when they're freshmen, so that when they get to be the junior senior age, we can just hit the ground running and ready to go.
You guys got moved into a different region this year. You put in a lot of miles last season and played some teams that you guys are used to on your normal schedule, but you kind of lost some of those big normal matchups that you see year and year all across all 3 of your seasons. One of those will be Central Cass, your opponent here in this game this Friday, but rivals in pretty much every sport that you guys play, you and the Squirrels. Just from that aspect, how exciting is it to have that change to your schedule?
It's awesome. Another radio guy asked me about that same question. And like you said, we play the Squirrels in volleyball, basketball, softball, baseball, you name it. So it's good that we can play them again in football and kind of get that rivalry going back on the gridiron, especially when they're only 20 minutes away from our school. So that's just another good rivalry for us.
Looking at the Squirrels team, they're coming off a loss against Oaks. They played the week before against Oak Grove. They bring back a talented core, especially up front on their line, but still some players settling into new positions, experienced running back, quarterback position, a little bit interesting there. But initially, when you look at the Squirrels team, what are some things that stand out?
You said it, their offensive defensive line, that's their strong point on their team. So obviously they're going to rely on them. And then Owen Wiersma is obviously a good running back, all-state kid. He's back, and they're going to look to give him the ball as much as they can.
What are keys for you guys here to get this win against the Squirrels playing against them for the first time in a long time?
We got to be able to have a balanced attack. We got to be able to throw the ball when we need to, and we got to be able to get some yards in the running game. We can't rely on one side or the other.
We've been talking to Tyler Eukstead, head coach of Northern Cass, as they get set to play Central Cass in a week 2 matchup. Coach, thanks as always for your time. Good luck.
Thanks, Joel. Appreciate it.
1.
Do you want that new boat? Are you building onto your home? Maybe you want the new camper or ATV. Dakota Heritage Bank can help you. This is Dustin Nagel, president at Dakota Heritage Bank Hillsborough location. You can visit with me or our other loan officers to help with loans and lines of credit from Dakota Heritage Bank. We are serving you with locations in North Dakota and Northwest Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank offers financial services you expect with a local perspective. dhbanknd.com. Dakota Heritage Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
1. Back on the pregame show, Central Cass, Northern Cass High School football here on yourliveevent.com. We're joined by Squirrels head coach Tommy Butler. Coach, you travel out to Oaks last week, 24-14, the loss against a talented Tornadoes team. Maybe kind of recap a little bit of how that game went for you guys.
A tough game for us. Having 6 turnovers is never a winning recipe. So turning the ball over really hurt us. There were some bright spots. I mean, we turned them over 5 times. But we just too many self-inflicted wounds. Coaching wise, I think there was a lot of things that I could clean up myself, our staff, and our kids. Our big thing was just, trying to take extreme ownership of everything that we're doing, and kind of go about it that way. And I thought our kids handled it with maturity, with a sense of urgency, as far as understanding that, again, our season isn't ruined. All of our goals are still in place, but things have to be different. The way that we practice, the way that we go about our days, things like that. So I think for us, it's a loss on the loss column, but I think this could be a win as far as the way that we kind of bounce back from it. So this game against Northern Cass is definitely going to be a big one for us.
Yeah, and Oaks, a team last year 5-5 in the playoff hunt. They're a team that got a whole lot older in the span of a year, and maybe you mentioned good resiliency, a good response to that, and maybe that early season extra kind of wake up call that you guys need for a deep playoff run.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, they played well. Like their quarterback's really, really good. Made some really, really good throws. We got him to a couple fourth downs, a couple third and longs, and he made some good reads, made some good throws. So definitely have to give them credit for the win. I'm sure we didn't play well, but they definitely did play well. I'm sure they would say that 5 turnovers is way too many for them. But again, at the end of the day, I mean, we lost, and we have to give them credit for taking that game over in the fourth quarter and winning. Shut us out in the second half. Like I said, big thing on their end. But again, we're definitely looking forward to bouncing back from that loss and learning from those mistakes.
And you mentioned that change in perspective and guys wanting to take ownership and move forward and get better. How have you seen that convert into what they've done in practice here the first few days of the week?
I think, just the way that we warm up, the way that when we're practicing, it's not, and again, I don't think we were going through the motions before, but again, just the sense of urgency that when I'm getting to blocks, like, I'm not just getting there, okay, I'm just kind of cutting this guy off. It's what we saw in film. There's multiple times where, we have big runs that maybe some receivers miss those blocks. Communication with our offensive line up front, quarterbacks understanding the reads of our passing plays, and taking advantage of the free grass that's out there. So, those things, and then defensively for us, it was, we had some communication aspects that got blown. They had a 50-yard gain that, we have a call to the boundary that we've never called ever. But again, that's on our coaching staff to get that right, for our kids to understand they can't do that. But again, our kids are taking that ownership of, it's not just the coach's fault. It's how can we get better from it? So that's what I mean. I just can't be more proud of the way that we've responded. Now we got to do it in a game. So I think that's what we're really looking forward to is our kids' response this Friday night.
Looking at your numbers, getting in preparation for this game Friday night against Northern Cass, Tyler Cruchet was phenomenal last year. This year, he's putting up the big defensive numbers. Hard to keep up that level of intensity when you're playing on both sides of the football, and you have him and a few guys who just somehow managed to do that.
Yeah, I mean, he's just a stud. I mean, after the game, he came up. He's a captain for our team, and he comes out of the locker room, asked me if he can speak to me. I said, "Yeah, just talk to me right now," instead of waiting to get home. He said, "Coach, I don't think I played a very good game, and you know what? If you need to chew my butt in film, do it, because like I need it. Our team needs it. Like don't be afraid to hold back on me." And again, he just wants to get to the highest levels. So, when you got team captains that are willing to do those things and are willing to be coached, and again, are willing to take that accountability aspect, that ownership of what they're doing, again, it makes our job so much easier as coaches, when guys aren't passing blame and doing things like that. So, our thing as a staff was, we didn't do a very good job of utilizing the depth that we have. I mean, we didn't play enough guys. We had too many guys playing, we had to play 72 plays defensively. And I think Tyler probably took, 69 of those snaps. Like that's too many for him. Not that he can't do it, because he can, but we want him fresh. So when he does come in, that, he's unblockable, I think, when he's at 100%. But, when you're playing 70 snaps on offense and another 50 to 60 defense, and then 50 to 60 on offense, I mean, that's just too many snaps to ask a guy to play at the highest level. So especially when we have guys that rotate. So again, he didn't complain about it. He wants to be out there, but understanding that, we have the guys that can rotate in. We just, as a staff, have to do a better job of that.
Northern Cass, your opponent here, first game at home. We talked a little bit to start the season how this shift of the region, bringing Northern Cass in, a chance to play them in football, a sport that you haven't in a long time. You're looking to bounce back from a loss against Oaks, and now you have a rival, and it's at home, first home game of the season. I mean, it's got to add some more extra excitement and a little bit of buzz, not just in your locker room, but around the school.
For sure. I mean, we can't wait to play in front of our community, our student section. again, obviously, yeah, coming off a tough loss. I mean, maybe there's not quite as much juice, but I know our guys are ready to create that juice. Again, especially playing Northern Cass, even though we don't play them in football or hadn't played them in, I think it's like 10 years. We do play them in everything else. So, again, we're looking forward to playing those guys. They're a tough team. They've got a good running back. They're big. They'll throw it around a little bit on you. So, it'll be a good opponent. But like I said, that we're just really looking forward to getting, like, we couldn't, when we were talking on the bus on the way home, we had a couple of our kids talking about how, we just want to play. We want to get back to practice and we want to play on Friday. Like, they couldn't wait for Friday to get here. So I'm looking forward to the atmosphere and the energy that's going to be there at Farmers Union Field.
Coach Ukestead in his third season with this Jaguars team, and he's been saying it, and that his team has been young for a few years, but they are now all of a sudden starting to get some players, some retention, some guys in big spots. You mentioned their quarterback, their passing game has been probably the best it's been in a handful of seasons. What are the keys for you guys to win this home opener?
I would say first and foremost, we got to stop the run game. Their running back is talented. He's hard nosed. He'll get downhill. He's elusive. And again, they have a big offensive line that they'll try to run behind. But again, like, they're not just going to stay in eye backs and just try to pound it at you. They'll give you some different formations. They'll stack. They'll go double stacks, widen us out. Try to run the ball inside, but also throw it out there. So they'll do some different things offensively like that will challenge us. Again, communication aspect to understand what we're getting, what we're doing. And then defensively, again, they just have some big boys up front. They're going to play with some 2 high safety looks and again, challenge you in the run game. So for us, it's, can we establish a run game? But then when we throw the ball, are we getting to our first and second read, and are we taking advantage of, like I said, the open space that's going to be out there? So if we can do that, I think we'll be okay. But again, that's always easier said than done.
Talking with Tommy Butler, head coach of the Squirrels. They get set to take on the Northern Cass Jaguars, home opener for Central Cass. Coach, thanks as always for joining us. Good luck.
I appreciate it. Go Squirrels.
Loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
At Castleton Lumber, they want to be part of every stage of your building project from the ground up. Let them assist with planning your project timeline in a way that's affordable and efficient. Castleton Lumber has everything you need to get the look you love with windows, siding, roofing, and doors. From choosing the right materials to the finishing touches, you can count on the folks at Castleton Lumber. Stop in and talk with the crew today or call 347-4471. That's 347-4471.
Central Cass School's mission is to foster student excellence in cooperation with family and community, and to provide educational opportunities in a safe and caring environment. Thank you to everyone who has helped make this mission a reality. The new STEM Center, Theater, Music Wing, Early Childhood Center, Wellness Center, and Athletic Complex will help set students up for success in school and life after graduation. They wish everyone at Central Cass good luck this year with academics and activities as you grow in the new space and move forward with excellence.
And welcome back here to Central Cass High School. The Squirrels and the Jaguars, high school football. Let's send it over to the PA announcer for the announcement of our starting lineups.
Timeout to meet the starting offense for the Northern Cass Jaguars. Offensive lineman number 78, Cam Hodgson. Offensive lineman number 77, Sam Nelson. Offensive lineman number 74, Landon Nicholas. Offensive lineman number 64, Matt Graneski. Offensive lineman number 55, Brody Geston. Wide receiver number 24, Andrew Skenk. Wide receiver number 10, Keenan Monson. Wide receiver number 3, Landon Mosier. Wide receiver number 2, Chris Hoyland. Running back number 9, Matthew Hoppy. And quarterback for the Jaguars, number 7, Julian Litchenberg. Jaguars coached by Matt Hovnes, Jacob Copenhaver, Matt Litchenberg, Greg Geston, Nate Myers, and Tyler Euchstead. On your feet, it's time to meet the starting defense for your Central Cass Squirrels. Defensive lineman, a senior number 59, Brandon Preston. Defensive lineman, a senior number 78, Dylan Sale. Defensive lineman, a senior number 69, Ryan Stafford. Defensive lineman, a junior number 51, Tyler Boucher. Linebacker, a senior number 26, Owen Wiersma. Linebacker, a junior number 8, Cade Olson Tinglestead. Linebacker, a junior number 1, Marcus Biffert. A corner, a senior number 23, Josiah Crandall. At the other corner position, a junior number 3, Peyton Lamar. Free safety for the Squirrels, a sophomore number 14, Jake Thompson. And a strong safety for the Squirrels, a senior number 4, Cooper Johnson. Squirrels coached by Jason Bilkey, Travis Lamar, Brian Lynch, Tyler Wasleen, Avery Locke, Nate Lukemeyer, Nick Jackson, Brent Nelson, Carson Renitz, Riley Iverson, and head coach Tommy Butler.
And there we go. That has been the introduction of the starting lineups this Week 2 matchup. Central Cass Squirrels against the Northern Cass Jaguars. First meeting since 2012. We'll tell you about that all-time series coming up. Northern Cass will receive the opening kickoff as it's Landon Mosier, who had a kick return touchdown last week in their win against EEK. He lines up at one of the hash marks. Skank will line up at the other one as the as the Central Cass Squirrels get ready to go here. Big rival matchup between these two teams. Again, they meet every other sport with the exception of on the gridiron. That changes tonight, first time since 2012. 12 minutes will go up on our Bank North scoreboard. We are set to go. High school football tonight on YourLiveEvent.com. Carter Vakota would do the kicking for the Squirrels. He has been a mainstay on special teams now for a couple of seasons. And here comes his kickoff. This one will go towards the far side of the field. Will touch down at about the 18-yard line. And Mosier touched it, takes a hit, and we're going to get a whistle and a down. And inside their own 20 is where Northern Cass will start this drive. Oh, the ball will go to Central Cass. So right out the gate, the Squirrels will get a shot on offense. Mosier had hands on the football, took the hit, ball came right out of his hands, and the Squirrels offense ready to go. A 1st and 10 at the 17 of the the Northern Cass Jaguars. It's going to be a handoff into the backfield, and Wiersma will bring this one to about the 15-yard line. Wiersma will pick up 3 on the first carry of the game.
Tackled by number 24, Andrew Skank. About a 3-yard gain on the play. 2nd and 7 coming up for the Squirrels. From the Jaguars 17.
So Wiersma will pick up 3 yards. It's a 2nd down and 7 at the 17. So a fumble on the opening kickoff gives the Squirrels an opportunity to open up scoring. They'll have 2 receivers left side, 2 on the far side. Mitchell drops back, throws, and connects with Cooper Johnson. Johnson shakes a tackle at the 10, brought down at the 9. So a complete pass from Mitchell, and that one will be good for 7 yards.
Parker, Andrew Skank on the tackle. Braxton Waldo also in
So
on
actually
the
be about a 2-yard pickup, or excuse me, about a 5-yard pickup. So first completion of the game makes it a 3rd down and 2.
3rd and
Squirrels inside the 10 of Northern Cass.
Jaguar 9-yard line.
They'll line up at the 9-yard line. This one about 15 seconds underway. Mitchell awaits the snap. Wiersma back behind him. Wiersma gets the handoff, runs to the left side, turns a corner, finds himself into the end zone. Touchdown. 9-yard run for Wiersma. And Central Cass scores first on the Bank North scoreboard. Wiersma's 4th touchdown of the season comes 26 seconds into the start of the game. Started with the fumble, forced fumble on the punt, or excuse me, on the opening kickoff. Verkota will come out, will try to make it 7 for 8 on extra point attempts in a 7-0 game. Here comes the kick through the upright. Looks good here. The officials will signal that the kick is good, and the Squirrels open up scoring. They lead 7-0 on the Bank North scoreboard. This is high school football on YourLiveEvent.com.
As an American family agent, I look out for what matters to you, even when nothing's wrong. This is Chris Heisey. Visit me online at chrisheisey.com. These days, everyone wants to save money. I can show you how easy it is by having multiple policies. By combining your auto and homeowner's insurance, I can put some change back into your pocket. My website again is chrisheisey.com. I want to be your American family agent.
American Family Insurance.
Back on YourLiveEvent.com after a fumble on the opening kickoff. Took 3 plays to get into the end zone. Central Cass gets a touchdown from Owen Wiersma. Extra point for Verkota, good. 7-0 Central Cass leads on the Bank North scoreboard. Northern Cass will get another shot on offense here. Ball went to Mosier, far side of the field, and he touched it around the 20 and just took a massive hit. Ball came out of his hands. The whole gang of Squirrels was on top of it to recover the fumble. Kickoff will go the side of Landon Mosier again. We'll grab it at his 15. Cuts to the near side looking for some blocking. A decent return here as he's down at the 31-yard line. So Wiersma gets Mosier will get about 16 on that return. And here comes the Jaguars offense. Matthew Hoppy, the sophomore, back in their lineup for the 2nd straight week. Last week, 27 carries, 104 yards, and a touchdown. Coach Ukestead saying they missed having him in the backfield. Their week 1 game against Cavalier. He'll be back in action here this week. Coach Ukestead right now going over what his plan is here with his team as there's 10:30 to go in the first quarter. Julian Lichtenberg, the sophomore quarterback, will lead this offense for the Jaguars, who are without Matthew Metzger. Not in the lineup tonight. Originally slated to be a starter, not in the lineup. 2 receivers near side, 1 on the far side. 1st and 10 at the 31. They'll go to Hoppy. Finds a crease before being taken down by Marcus Bifford. Hoppy should get himself about 3 on the carry and a 2nd down and 7.
Number 9, Matthew Hoppy for the ball carrier.
Hoppy picks up 3 on the run, and it's a 2nd down and 7.
2nd and 7 coming up for the Jaguars.
So a nice bounce back for the Jaguars. Their first play from the line of scrimmage, positive yards. It'll be trips right, 1 receiver on the left side of the field. Lichtenberg out of the shotgun, fakes a handoff to Hoppy. The sophomore rolls out to the far sideline, gets corralled out of bounds. Ball at the 35-yard line. Lichtenberg will pick up some yards on that run. Peyton Lamar credited with the tackle.
3rd down, Squirrel fans. 3rd and 6
Lichtenberg will get a yard on the carry. Third down and 6. Jaguars down 7-0 at their own 35-yard line. Some movement in the backfield, and a flag will come down. I'm going to imagine it's going to be on the motion of running back Matthew Hoppy. And we'll see what the call comes from the officials. We are stopped at 9:55 remaining here in the first quarter. False start against the Jaguars. They were at their 35, bumped back to their 30 for a 3rd down and 11. The Jaguars have some yards to make up, down 7-0. They'll stack 4 receivers on the right side. Hoppy lines up next to his quarterback, Lichtenberg. Comes back, has some pressure, ball knocked out of his hands, and it's batted around on the ground. And they will call it an incompletion. Ryan Safford with the big tackle and a incompletion, 4th down and 11, and the Jaguars no choice but to flip the field. Jaguars had the ball moving a little bit on their first 2 plays. False start bumps them back, and their offense forced to have to make a big play they couldn't come away with. Maggio to return the punt with 9:46 left in the first quarter. Maggio backpedals at the 35, will grab it. Picks up a block on the near side of the field. Looks to extend this one into plus territory and stumbles his way to the 46-yard line. Carter Maggio, a good return on the play, and the Squirrels will start at the 49-yard line inside of Jaguar territory, leading 7-0 on the Bank North scoreboard. Owen Wiersma, his 4th touchdown of the season. By my count, 2 carries, 12 yards. This one a little bit further inside of Jaguar territory than I had thought. Thought it was going to be spotted at the 49. Instead, we'll go up to the 47-yard line. 1st and 10 at the 47. 9:34 time stopped here in our first quarter. Split receivers either side for Braden Mitchell, the junior quarterback. Owen Wiersma lines up behind him. They get in motion. Mitchell rolls out to the left side. Defense bit, comes up to the 40, stiff arms, and comes down at the 37. Mitchell with the keeper, and a maybe about 9.5 just shy of a first down, but a good run coming from Mitchell. About a 2nd down and 1. Ball spotted at the 38. Misdirection from Wiersma and Mitchell. Mitchell just rolled out towards the near sideline. Was able to extend it downfield. Trips left, 1 on the right side. Man set in motion, and Peyton Lamar. Mitchell drops back. Tries to connect with Lamar. It's an incompletion. He had Lamar on the sweep, cutting towards the far flat. An incompletion. We're stopped at 8:53 here in the first quarter. A 3rd down and 1. Squirrels have some time on the play clock, about 20 seconds left here on the play clock to get going to the line of scrimmage. They'll come out. Chase Bachmeyer, receiver near side, 2 receivers far side. Mitchell out of the pistol. We'll hand off to Wiersma. Wiersma cuts in the pile and then gets wrapped around and brought down past the first down marker. Tackle about the 32-yard line, so Wiersma will pick up a first down. And a fresh set of downs upcoming from Central Cass. Will be a 1st and 10 at the Jaguars' 32-yard line. Central Cass last week, a 22-14 loss against Oaks in Oaks. Oaks last year was 5-5, just missed making the postseason. A much improved team out there, but the big struggle that came for the Squirrels last week was the turnovers. 5 of them last week, something they absolutely want to clean up here in this matchup. Mitchell will find open space upfield, comes over to the near side at the 25, stiff arms and brought down at the 22.
Mitchell with a carry, tackled by number 24, Andrew Skemp.
So Mitchell picks up another first down.
Result of the Mitchell run is a Squirrel.
And it will be at the 22-yard line.
1st and 10 to Central Cass at the Jaguar 22-yard line.
Bear receivers out either side for Braden Mitchell. Behind him, Owen Wiersma. They set a man in motion. They'll go to Wiersma. Actually, it will be in the man in motion, and Wisniewski will come around the outside and brought out at the 15-yard line. Wisniewski came in on the sweep and came around out at the 15-yard line. So his first carry of the game will get some positive yards. He'll pick up 5. It's a 2nd down and 5. Ball to the 17-yard line.
They're at the Jaguars' 17-yard line.
Second offensive series of the game for the Squirrels. First resulted in Owen Wiersma's touchdown, 4th of the season. That came after a fumble on the opening kickoff of the game. 3 receivers left, one on the right side. Snap to Mitchell. Fakes the handoff, rolls left side, shot at the end zone, and this one incomplete. Was trying to find Johnson. Instead, it will be an incompletion. Monson was on top of Johnson. Good coverage coming from the corner. And now we're going to get a penalty flag, and I wonder if it's going to be a pass interference. Officials will come out to discuss it. 7:57 left in the quarter. It will be against Northern Cass.
Pass interference penalty called on the Jaguars.
So the Jaguars will be tagged up for the pass interference.
It'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Ball will be put inside the 10.
The Squirrels a first down, 1st and 10, Central Cass.
And it'll be a first down for the Central Cass Squirrels. A 1st and goal for Central Cass, already leading this one by a score of 7-0. Hand off to Wiersma. He will cut towards the left side, meeting a pile of Jaguars. Extends in for a touchdown, his second. Wiersma, 9-yard run. And the Squirrels lead this one 13-0. Wiersma on that run didn't look like he was trying to avoid the pressure, trying to avoid the pile. Looked like he welcomed it. 13-0 the score. Verkota trying to make it a 14-0 game. Here comes the kick. Through the upright, kick good. And the Squirrels have come out to a 14-0 lead on the Bank North scoreboard. This is high school football on YourLiveEvent.com.
My name is Jared, born and raised in Minnesota, and I'm a project director at Enbridge. Enbridge is more than a pipeline company. It's a company participating in renewable energy projects in Minnesota and abroad, and I'm really proud to be working here.
We believe a cleaner energy future is achievable. For over 20 years, we've been early adopters of renewable energy, and we're proudly committed to net zero emissions by 2050. To hear more from Jared, visit enbridge.com/Jared. That's JERRID.
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories is just a way of life. It's good to be home. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting what's important in life.
Your local Castleton agents, Scott Kramer and Tyler Wazleen, wish the Squirrels the best of luck this postseason.
14-0 Central Cass leads on the Bank North scoreboard. Wiersma, both touchdowns for the Squirrels. 7:51 left in this quarter. Here comes the kickoff. Skank will get it about the 26-yard line, about the 17-yard line, extends it up to the 27-yard line and down at the 30. So a decent return comes for the Northern Cass Jaguars. They'll get another offensive series here in this first quarter. Jaguars just struggling out of the gate on the opening kickoff. A fumble. 3 plays later into the end zone is Central Cass. Last series, 2 plays. Lichtenberger run, Matthew Hoppe a run. They picked up 4 yards of offense. It was a 3rd and manageable. Get called for a false start. Get bumped back for a 3rd and long. And then their offense just unable to advance the football. A big tackle for a loss, was resulting in incompletion. Penalty will be called against Central Cass. Personal foul will bump the ball up to the 45-yard line. So the field position gets a little bit better for the Jaguars. Jaguars trying to win 2 straight. Finished 2-6 a season ago. 3 straight losses to end their season. They at that point were members of Region 2. First and 10 at the 45-yard line. Lichtenberg drops back, throws towards an open Matthew Hoppy, and Hoppy gets free. Brings this one up to the 20, down to the 16-yard line.
Lichtenberg's pass complete to number 9, Matthew Hoppy.
How about that for a big play to start the series?
Brought down by number 14, Jacob Thompson. Jaguars into squirrel territory. First and 10, Northern Cass.
So a first and 10 for the Jaguars in the red zone right now at the 17 of the Squirrels. Hoppy had all sorts of open space, and he just turned on the Jets. Gets a handoff here. Defense right on top of him. Tyler Cruchet initiating the contact. His teammates coming in, and now the ball comes loose, and it's a fumble, and the ball will go to the Squirrels. Second fumble this quarter for Northern Cass. Credit to the energy of Cruchet off the snap to get that ball to come loose. Squirrels will have it at their 15-yard line, first and 10. You know, a good remedy for a game where you had a bunch of turnovers is to come back the next week and force a few and then capitalize. And they will pitch this one to Lamar, the man in motion. He'll come around the outside, picks up a good block. Lamar up to the 30, forced out of bounds at the 38-yard line. There is a flag back at the line of scrimmage. So I would imagine we're going to lose these yards picked up by the Squirrels. Stopped with 7:11 left in the first quarter. Now, both teams have had 2 offensive series, now the third for the Squirrels. We've had 2 touchdowns. Not a lot of time has really been taken off here in this first quarter. We'll be holding against the Squirrels. Squirrels will be put back. Will be put back to the 7-yard line, so they will play that first down. Imagine going to keep this one on the ground to try to get themselves some room to breathe. As I say that, Mitchell drops back, is able to connect with Wiersma on the screen. He'll come towards the outside and forced down at the 30, and a good run and a good completion. So a screen pass to Wiersma. It'll be 15 yards and a first down. So screen pass good for 15. The Squirrels offense not shaken by that holding penalty. They lead 14-0. 6:57 left here in the first quarter. 2 receivers far side, 1 on the near side. Mitchell waits for the snap. We'll hand it off to Wiersma. Veers towards the far side of the field, and Wiersma was deep in the backfield, had a lot of ground to cover, gets positive yards on this run and a second down. Reed Volden makes the tackle, 3 yards on the run for Wiersma. His 5th carry by my count. Second down and 7, ball up to the 33-yard line, 6:30 and counting left in the first quarter on the Bank North scoreboard. Wiersma this season coming into this game, 346 yards on 43 carries, 3 touchdowns, has tagged on 2 more this game, 5 touchdowns on the season. Second down and 7 at the 33. They'll go into the hands of Wisniewski around the outside. He picks up some good blocking. Wisniewski to the 45, to the 48.
Number 31, Isaac Wisniewski, the ball carrier.
Wisniewski, 2 carries, 22 yards. Another first down for the Squirrels. And they just continue to move the ball at will. First and 10, ball up to the 48-yard line. You talk about Wiersma coming into this season. Obviously, the senior, some say one of the best running backs in the state across all classes. First and 10 at the 48. 2 receivers either side, for Mitchell. He wants a change on his receivers. We'll hand this one off to Wisniewski, and the defense is all over him. And Wisniewski will be tackled for a loss.
Tackled by Brody Gueston. Reed Bolden also in on the shot.
We'll see how many exactly. They'll go 3.
Loss on the play. Second and 13 coming up to the Squirrels.
Second down and 13 now for the Squirrels, but if you can get a guy like Wisniewski going in the backfield to complement Wiersma, very strong ground attack is potentially coming up this season for the Squirrels. Shot towards the flat, connects with Wiersma. Wiersma makes a move, trying to get at least the original line of scrimmage. He does, extends it up to the 46-yard line. So Wiersma, his second catch of the game, will result in 9 yards. Third down and 4 for the Squirrels. They're down and 4. Squirrels at the 46 of Northern Cass. Dropping back, Mitchell tries to connect. He does. Bachmeyer makes the catch at the 35-yard line. Chase Bachmeyer's first catch of the season. And another first down for the Squirrels. Inside of 5 to go in the first quarter, 14-0 their lead. Bachmeyer, the senior, the catch good for 16 yards. They'll set Lamar into the backfield. Dropping back, Mitchell. Mitchell shot towards the end zone. If he connects, it's a touchdown. He does. Jake Thompson, 39-yard reception. And that was Maggio in at quarterback, connects for 39 yards. And 20-0 is the score. So 2 rushing, now a passing touchdown coming for the Squirrels. Squirrels looking to go for an extra point, and we'll get a stop from the official. Here comes a snap, the kick through the uprights. Kick is good. Verkota 3 for 3 on extra points. 21-0 our score on the Bank North scoreboard. We'll be back with more on YourLiveEvent.com.
Buying a new home, but worried about the interest rate and terms from your bank? At First Class Mortgage, we'll find a mortgage that fits your needs. Shopping national banks and other lenders for the lowest rate and most affordable terms. Saving you time and money. So all you need to worry about is enjoying your new home. First Class Mortgage. Our expertise, your peace of mind. Put an expert to work for you. Call today.
Hillsborough Drug and Gift, your community Health Mart pharmacy, is bringing you savings on your healthcare needs, like this great special on Health Mart B12 vitamins. A 60-count pack of tablets, buy one, get one for just $6.69. Health Mart melatonin 60-count tablets of quick dissolve or prolonged release, $8.99 each. Health Mart One Daily Men's or Women's 50 Plus, $5.49. And Health Mart Loratadine non-drowsy tablets, $6.99. Hillsborough Drug and Gift and Health Mart, taking the time to listen and care.
21-0 our score. Welcome back to Central Cass. It's Carter Maggio connecting with Jake Thompson for a 39-yard touchdown. Extra point good for Verkota. 21-0 the score. And the ball back to the Northern Cass Jaguars. Jaguars have just struggled to string together a drive. Their last one on the beneficial side of some penalties. They capitalized on their own. It was a big connection to Matthew Hoppy, brought him inside the 20, and then the first play from the line of scrimmage after that completion was a fumble. Central Cass turned around and marched downfield, was able to get their third touchdown of the game. Hand off to Hoppy, run towards the left side. A whole wall of Squirrels will stop him. Cade Olsen-Tinglestead will make the finishing tackle, and Hoppy maybe about 2 yards on the run.
2-yard gain on the play, 2nd and 8 coming up for the Jaguars.
Hoppy 7 yards on 3 carries by my count. 2nd down and 8. Jaguars up to their own 21. I think that their own 20. 3-yard line. It's about 4 minutes left to go in the first quarter. 2 receivers out on either side. Lichtenberg gets the snap, drops back, immediately pressured and popped down in the backfield. Ryan Stafford with the tackle.
Number 67, Anthony Houle.
Excuse me, it was Anthony Houle who made the tackle. This one will put him back to the 15-yard line, and a big loss on the play.
Third and about 18, Squirrel fans. 3rd and 18 for the Jaguars.
So Houle's tackle, a loss of about 10, and a 3rd down and 18. 4 receivers near side. Coach Ukestad looking for chunk yardage for his Jaguars right now, down 21-0 in the first quarter. Throw to Hoppy. Hoppy will make the catch, has all sorts of blocking, and is stopped at the 18-yard line.
Matthew Hoppy.
So Hoppy will pick up about 3, and it's
About a 3-yard gain on the play.
will be 4th and long.
How about that Squirrel defense?
About a 4th down and 15, and the Squirrels, rather the Jaguars, no choice but to punt. It will be Reed Bolden will do the punting.
Jaguar punt.
Punt is grabbed at the 36-yard line. It's Maggio looking for the big return. Maggio to the outside. He's ready to greet the contact at the 25. Extends it inside the 25. So good return by Maggio.
Knocked out of bounds by number 8, Cash Chisholm. 1st and 10 for the Squirrels.
The Squirrels, touchdowns from Wiersma. 2 touchdowns from Wiersma. Olshan, the reception from Carter Maggio. Extra point was good. Made it 21-0.
26-yard line.
They put the ball at the 26-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 26. Maggio out to take the snap, drops back, looks around, will tuck and run himself, and is tackled just inside the line of scrimmage.
16, Carter Maggio with a carry.
Maggio maybe will get a yard on that run, and a 2nd down and 9. Gage Nygaard had a good read on the play. Maggio just kind of looked around, checked his receivers, didn't see anything, went to tuck and run, and Nygaard, who had dropped back in coverage, worked his way upfield to make the tackle. 2nd down and 9. Ball at the 24-yard line. Minutes 42 and counting left to play in this first quarter. A handoff and a run for Wiersma, and he is down at the 20.
Isaac Wisniewski on the carry. Brought down by number 25, Braxton Waldo.
Actually, that was going to be Wisniewski with the carry. Wisniewski will grab about 5 on the run. Braxton Waldo makes the tackle. 3rd down and 4. Squirrels right now at the 20 of the Northern Cass Jaguars. Seemingly been all Squirrels offense here in this first quarter. 2 receivers near side, 1 on the far side. And Maggio will hand this one off to Wisniewski, and he is tackled at the 14-yard line. Wisniewski grabs 6.
Tackled by Gage Nygaard. Result of the run, another Squirrel. 1st down.
We'll give him a 1st down on that run, so a 1st and goal.
1st and goal.
Yeah, rather make that a 1st and 10 rather at the 14-yard line.
The Jaguar 14-yard line.
47 seconds and counting to go here in the first quarter. Snap bobbled is going to be picked up by Lamar, and Lamar wrapped around and stopped at the 19-yard line. So Lamar tackled for a loss on a broken play. Broneski makes the tackle for Northern Cass. Snap came off the fingertips of Maggio, and it was just scooped up by Lamar. More time left on the play clock than the game clock. The Squirrels will look towards their sideline, and I imagine we may not see another snap here in the first quarter. 21-0, Central Cass leads Northern Cass on the Bank North scoreboard, and our first quarter will come to an end. You're watching high school football on YourLiveEvent.com.
Kate's Kennels, located in Castleton, North Dakota. We offer boarding for all of your furry companions. Whether you're going on vacation or you have an emergency, we are here for you. We know they are a member of your family, and we will treat them as if they were one of our own. Kennel tours are always welcome. Check us out on Facebook at Kate's Kennels or visit our website at kateskennels.com. Give us a call at 701-347-4176 for all your furry friend boarding needs.
This is Bailey Scott, a senior at Fargo Davies High School and the 2022-23 North Dakota High School Activities Association Distinguished Student. Educational athletics, including games like this one, teach a lifetime values such as respect for your opponents, coaches, officials, and classmates. There are few better places than athletic competition to demonstrate respect for others. By your demonstration of respect for those participating and watching today, you underscore that the most important part of high school competition is the people involved and not the game itself. A public service message from the North Dakota High School Activities Association and this radio station.
The Northern Cass School District believes that every learner can change the world. That's why they provide a world-class education. Northern Cass will commit to purposely build trust, develop authentic relations, and engage in innovative practices which will empower learners to be choice-ready. Northern Cass is dedicated and passionate about relationships, teaching and learning, self-reflection, acknowledging greatness, and support of the community. For more information, go online at northerncasschool.org. That's northerncasschool.org.
Back on YourLiveEvent.com, 1 quarter into this matchup between Central Cass and Northern Cass. Their first since 2012, and it's Central Cass 21, Northern Cass scoreless on the Bank North scoreboard. Thanks for being with us here on this Friday night. Our First Class Mortgage halftime show coming up here. We'll get you our first half numbers as well as try to get you some scores from other games going on throughout the state of North Dakota. So fresh 12 minutes up on the scoreboard. Second down right now for the Squirrels. It's Maggio, takes a shot at the end zone and off the fingertips of Lamar, incomplete. Lamar ran out the end of the back zone, well-placed ball. Lamar just could not get clear hands on it. We'll make it a second down and 13. Lamar on that last play, it was a botched snap to Maggio, picked it up right off the ground and tried to turn it into positive yards, but Gage Nygaard was right on top of him. Max Bernetsky was right on top of him to make the tackle. So a third down and 13. 6 seconds on the play clock. Maggio goes to tuck and run. The defense all over him. It's Reed Volden with the sack. Volden, the junior, makes the tackle. It'll be a loss of 2 and a 4th and 15.
Loss on the play, 4th and 15 coming up for the Squirrels.
Squirrels will go back to the 20 of Northern Cass. No signs that they're going to do anything but try to go for it here. Maggio lined up, Wiersma right behind him, 2 receivers out on either side for the junior quarterback. Checks down his receivers, another shot at the end zone. This one tipped. Landon Mosier put his hand on the football and redirects it the other way. Incompletion, turnover on downs. Northern Cass will have a 1st and 10 at their 20-yard line, down 21-0. Good coverage coming from Mosier, the senior, downfield. Jaguars getting ready to set their offense. Matthew Hoppe has provided a lot of the offense. 2 catches, 38 yards. Again, their second series, they had some positives going on offense. It was a fumble that ended up costing them that drive, which became the second touchdown, rather the 3rd touchdown of the game for Central Cass. And here comes a throw. Skate towards the flat is forced out of bounds at about the 24-yard line. So that's going to be good for 7, a 2nd down and 3. So the Jaguars will gain some yards up to the 26-yard line. Four receivers on the far side. Lichtenberg a handoff to Hoppy right into the pile, is tackled
Matthew Hoppy, the ball carrier.
at about the 23-yard line, so Hoppy will lose some yards on that carry.
Brought down by number 59, Brandon Preston. Brings up third down, Squirrel fans. 3rd and 5 for the Jaguars.
3rd down and 5 for the Northern Cass Jaguars. Let's see what their offense does here. Looks like they're going to split the receivers out on either side. That's exactly what they'll do. Lichtenberg has Hoppy over to his right. 2 receivers either side. 3rd down and 5. Quick pass up the middle. Incomplete. Intended for Mosier.
Lichtenberg's pass incomplete. Mosier, the intended receiver.
Went to Mosier right up the middle and maybe a little too strong on that pass. Incompletion. And a 4th down and 5. And Reed Volden will come out to punt for Northern Cass.
Number 16, Carter Maggio, back deep to receive the Jaguar punt.
Carter Maggio to return the punt. Good punt. Picked up by Maggio. Calls for the catch at the 48-yard line. And it'll be a 1st and 10. Squirrels at their own 48.
Squirrels at their own 49-yard line.
And Maggio, who's played a few series under center, will come to the near sideline.
Check that. They'll have it right at midfield.
Ball will be put at the 50-yard line. It'll be a 1st and 10 at the 50. Brady Mitchell will come out to play quarterback this time. 1 receiver far side, 2 on the near side. 1st and 10 at the 50 for the Squirrels, who lead 21-0. Dropping back, looking to pass was Mitchell, and he's going to be tackled. The ball got out in time. So an incompletion.
Reed Bolden, the pressure on Mitchell. 2nd and 10 coming up for the
Becomes a 2nd down and 10 for the Squirrels.
from midfield from the 50-yard line.
Squirrels scored about 26 seconds into the game. Owen Wiersma, 9-yard touchdown run after the Jaguars fumbled the opening kickoff. 2nd down and 10, ball at the 50. 2 receivers near side, 1 far side, and Mitchell is going to put this one into the hands of Wiersma. Wiersma, positive yards, shy of the 1st down marker.
Owen Wiersma, the ball carrier.
Wiersma should get about 8 on the run.
11, Antonio Sanchez.
Antonio Sanchez made the stop.
An 8-yard gain on the play.
8 yards on the pickup. 2nd down and 2, rather 3rd down and 2 for the Squirrels.
3rd down and 2 coming up for the Squirrels into Jaguar territory from the Jag 42-yard line.
5th time the Squirrels make that 4th time the Squirrels have had the ball on offense. They've gotten touchdowns their first 3. 2 far side receivers, 1 near side. Squirrels looking to bounce back after a loss last week against Oaks. It's a handoff. This will go to Wiersma, and Wiersma needs a whole gang of Jaguars to take him down at the 21-yard line.
Matthew Hoppy, Antonio Sanchez on the
Sanchez and Hoppy eventually able to bring down Wiersma, but it's a Squirrels 1st down.
1st and 10, Central Cass at the Jag.
Squirrels 1st and 10 at Northern Cass's 22-yard line, approaching 9 minutes left to play in the first half. First Class Mortgage halftime show coming your way. Once that scoreboard gets down to 0, we'll get you our first half numbers. 2 far side receivers, 1 on the near side. It is Mitchell back out as quarterback. Wiersma's going to line up behind him. They'll set a man in motion, and it goes into the hands of Wisniewski. He is tackled at about the line of scrimmage. No gain on the sweep.
Number 24, Andrew Skank. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 coming up for the Squirrels.
Wisniewski has played out in the slot. He has played in the backfield. He has picked up some yards. He has moved around on the offense for Central Cass. That time unable to get positive yards. It's a 2nd down and 10. Clock continuing to move, right? 8-20 and counting to go in the first half. About 14 seconds left on the play clock. Pair of receivers out on either side for Braden Mitchell. And Mitchell connects out on the flat. And it's brought to the 5-yard line. It was Josiah Crandall with the big completion. Hoppy making the tackle, but Crandall picks up a first down. In fact, makes it a 1st and goal.
1st and goal for the Squirrels in the Jaguar 4-yard line.
1st and goal from 4 yards out. You have Wiersma in the backfield. 2 receivers out on either side. Man gets set in motion. With the keeper, Mitchell rolls towards the outside, reaches for the pylon, and it will be a touchdown. Braden Mitchell with the rushing touchdown, and it's 27-0. Touchdown comes with 8 minutes left to play in the first half. Dakota trying to make it 28-0.
Dakota's extra point kick up and good.
And the extra point good, 28-0 the score. Squirrels with the lead on the Bank North scoreboard. We are in the second quarter of play. It's high school football on YourLiveEvent.com.
Degelman does put the effort and time into their employees by training them.
It's something that you think you couldn't do, but you can actually do it because you were trained to do it.
Once I got my confidence up, now I just feel pride.
I'm very proud to be leading the team that builds the toughest product in the manufacturing and agricultural industry.
Don't be fooled by that beat-up old cap. Its faded crown represents the tireless work of America's farmers and ranchers. Its sturdy brim, their dedication to providing our nation with a safe, affordable food source from sunup to sundown. They're turning quarters into the dollars that drive our rural economy. So we'd like to tip our hat to them. Farmers Union Insurance. Protecting those that protect America's food source.
Contact Ryan Opdahl, Farmers Union Insurance, Hillsboro.
Braden Mitchell, the rushing touchdown, extra point good, 28-0 the score on the Bank North scoreboard. Northern Cass with the big lead. Lisbon a 40-0 lead against EEK. That one in the second quarter. We'll have the Squirrels and the Broncos next week here on YourLiveEvent.com. Skank the return taken down at the 24-yard line. This Jaguars offense has started out every drive well. It's been positive yards on the first couple plays of the drive and then an untimely penalty, a turnover. They fumbled the ball twice in this game. Four receivers left side. Jimberg, the quarterback, awaits the snap. Rolls left side, has some time, now finds pressure, throws into the hands of Mosier. And Mosier down at the 23-yard line, so it's a completion, but it'll be no gain. Now they will give him 1 yard. So Mosier's first reception, good for a yard. Second down and 9. Ball to the 24. So that continues that trend of the Squirrel, or rather the Jaguars, being positive on the first play of the drive. They'll put receivers either side. Hoppy lines up next to Lichtenberg. He has time. Throws near sideline, incomplete. Between Monson and Mosier, incompletion. They'll stop time with 7:08 left to go in the first half.
3rd and 9 for the Jaguars.
Jaguars 1-1 on the season, lost 42-6 to Cavalier to start the year, then a 21-13 win at home last week against EEK, and EEK losing 30-0 against Lisbon right now, that one in the second quarter. Jaguars trying to figure out their offense here. They have 5 seconds left on the play clock. Snap comes off just in time. Lichtenberg under pressure, throws up the middle, incomplete. Had pressure coming from either side and just want to get rid of the football to avoid the loss. And it's a 4th and 9. Reed Volden comes out. Special teams comes out both ways. It's Carter Maggio to return the punt.
Carter Maggio back to receive the Jaguar punt.
4th down and 9. Jaguars will punt. Ball on their 24-yard line. And the snap, kick, touches down at the 40. He's going to take a roll in favor of the Jaguars back to the 45-yard line before finally being touched by a Jaguar player and Keelan Monson. 1st and 10 from the 45 of Central Cass. Rather, from Northern Cass is Central Cass. They lead 28-0. Braden Mitchell will lead the offense this time. We've seen a combination of Maggio and Mitchell, which is something we've seen throughout this season. Coach Butler said in the pregame he felt that last week against Oaks they didn't go as deep as they could. They felt that they had a misstep in not using as many of the weapons that they have in their lineup. Well, they've used them here in this one. Throw towards Lamar. Lamar will come up to the 40, picks up a nice block out of bounds at the 34-yard line. So Mitchell finds Lamar. Lamar picks up the 1st down. Lamar, a junior, didn't see a whole lot of action on the field last year. This year has taken advantage of his opportunities. Came into this game with 2 catches for 39 yards.
1st and 10, Central Cass at the Jaguar 32.
For Lamar, that was his first completion. He's had a few carries, though, in this game. He's been all over the field, has created some confusion for the Jaguars' defense. 1st and 10, now with the Jaguars 32. Will be a handoff to Wiersma. Wiersma cuts left side, shakes a tackler, finds open field, knocks down the official as he comes to the 10, to the 5, dives at the goal line, touchdown. Wiersma, 32-yard run, and his 3rd touchdown of the game. Touchdown comes with 6:37 left to play in the first half. Once Wiersma had gotten by that first defender, he knew he had open space. Went unintentionally shoulder to shoulder with the official to try to get quicker to that open space as he comes to the end zone for the touchdown, his 3rd of the game. The kick through the uprights, that is good. And our score, 35-0 on the Bank North scoreboard. Central Cass with the lead. Back with more on YourLiveEvent.com.
Around long enough to know that research in the lab reaps rewards in the field. At the Cess van der Haaf Innovation Center, we're working to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature. We're dedicated to improving what we produce, so you can be too. Contact your local Cess van der Haaf dealer to learn about our varieties suited for your soils. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Cess van der Haaf, a passion that grows.
Back on YourLiveEvent.com, Owen Wiersma's 3rd touchdown of the game. This one a 32-yard run for Coda, another extra point. 35-0 is the score. Five extra points made for Verkota, who's been near perfect on the season. Just one miss into this 3rd game of the season.
Verkota set to kick off.
Verkota will do the kicking. Hoppy this time back to return. Comes to Mosier on the near side. Mosier wrapped around and stopped just shy of the 30.
Number 3, Landon Mosier on the return.
There's Jake Thompson, I believe, on the tackle.
Number 31, Isaac Wisniewski.
Oh, it's Isaac Wisniewski on the stop.
For the Jaguars.
So 1st and 10 at their own 27 for Northern Cass. 6:34 left to play in the first half of the Bank North scoreboard. Again, 35 unanswered to start the game for the Central Cass Squirrels. Squirrels falling out of the poll this week, did receive some votes. Of course, you talk to the Squirrels sideline. It's not about the ranking, it's about the opportunity to bounce back with a win in this matchup, which is now 10 seasons in the making. 1st and 10 at the 27. 2 receivers near side, 1 far side, and Reed Bolden will line up in the backfield as the tailback for Lynchenburg. He has time, throws towards the near sideline, intercepted. Peyton Lamar, the interception.
By number 3, Peyton Lamar.
3rd turnover of the half for Northern Cass. And the Central Cass Squirrels will have a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Lamar had a good read on that pass, picks it out of the air. And here comes the Squirrels offense. Maggio out this time as quarterback, sets Lamar in motion, will hand it off to Wisniewski, and the defense all over Wisniewski. Gage Nygaard making the stop of Wisniewski. And it will be no gain. Reed Volden also in on the tackle, no gain on the run attempt for Wisniewski. 2nd down and 10. Squirrels remain at the Northern Cass 48-yard line. Clock continues to move just inside of 6 minutes left to go here in our second quarter on the Bank North scoreboard. 2 near side receiver, 1 far side for Maggio. And we're going to get a whistle, and I believe we may have a timeout taken by the Jaguars. Yeah, timeout Northern Cass. We'll step aside. Back with more on YourLiveEvent.com.
Let's get real. You're ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. So get ready for the University of Minnesota Crookston. With more than 30 majors, minors, and certificates, you'll earn a University of Minnesota degree in a close-knit community where faculty become friends and friends feel like family. And to get a degree that can make a difference, you don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, ready.
Here, when your future lies ahead, we help set you on the right course. When your whole world is about to change, we help you prepare for your new life. When staying healthy means staying informed, we help you find answers. This is perseverance, understanding, connection. These are remarkable people doing remarkable things together.
Team at Maple River Grain and Agronomy wishes the best of luck to the players in today's game. Maple River Grain and Agronomy is proudly serving producers, accessing markets.
2nd down and 10. Central Cass at the Jaguars' 48-yard line, and a handoff and a gain of about a couple.
The ball carrier. Tackled by number 25, Braxton Waldo.
Cruchet with the carry. He'll pick up a yard.
A 1-yard gain on the play. 3rd and 9 coming up for the Squirrels.
Colton Cruchet, the freshman, getting his first carry of the game. 3rd down and 9. Ball up to the 47-yard line. Approaching 5 minutes now left to play in the first half. 2 receivers far side, 2 near side. Maggio dropping back, has some time. Long pass towards the end zone, and this one in and out of the hands of Cooper Johnson.
Pass incomplete. Cooper Johnson, the intended receiver.
Johnson turned, got vertical, pulled it out of the air, just could not hang on to it on his way down. 4th down and 9, and the Squirrels, for the first time, will come out here to punt with a 4th and 9. at Northern Cass's 47-yard line.
From the Jaguar 47-yard line.
So Central Cass flipping the field for the first time.
Back to receive.
Skank will make the call for the catch at the 10, but it rolls into the end zone. The punt will go out of bounds, and Northern Cass will have the football down 35-0, 4:58 to go in the first half. Jaguars just a couple first downs to their credit in this first half. It's been turnovers that have been a big issue for them. 2 fumbles and an interception. The first one coming on the opening kickoff, which resulted in a 3-play scoring drive. Owen Wiersma getting the first touchdown of the game. He has 3 in this contest. Wiersma, Jake Thompson, both with touchdowns in this game. Throw to an open receiver and a nice one-handed catch. It's Moser, and no one's going to get him. An 80-yard completion for a touchdown. Landon Moser one-handed that one, tucked it in, found his way into the end zone, and they break the shutout here in the first half. Fantastic play by Landon Moser. Had nothing but open grass all the way around him. And now Reed Volden's going to come out to try to get the extra point. Snap is down, kick from Volden, and that one is good. So Mosier, the reception, good for an 80-yard touchdown. Volden, the extra point. 35-7 is our score on the Bank North scoreboard. It's high school football on YourLiveEvent.com.
Eastern North Dakota and Western Minnesota. They offer a variety of grain marketing and agronomy solutions. See the latest updates by following MRGA on social media. They're active on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Check out the website at mrga.com to learn more about Maple River Grain and Agronomy and how they can serve you and your operation.
Do you want that new boat? Are you building onto your home? Maybe you want the new camper or ATV. Dakota Heritage Bank can help you. This is Dustin Nagel, president at Dakota Heritage Bank Hillsborough location. You can visit with me or our other loan officers to help with loans and lines of credit from Dakota Heritage Bank. We are serving you with locations in North Dakota and Northwest Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank offers financial services you expect with a local perspective. dhbanknd.com. Dakota Heritage Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
And a great catch by Landon Mosier, an 80-yard touchdown. Extra point good, 35-7. Our score on the Bank North scoreboard, 4:48 to go in our first half. High school football on YourLiveEvent.com. Wisniewski looking to get a big return to the 40, 45, 50, still going near sideline. Finally brought out at the 40. And it was Keelan Monson who was able to get him out of bounds.
Knocked out of bounds by number 10, Keelan Monson.
Monson, a big touchdown saving stop right there because Wisniewski had all sorts of speed back behind him.
38-yard line.
They'll put it at Northern Cass's 38-yard line. Squirrels trying to respond after that touchdown. It's Carter Maggio to lead the offense. 2 receivers far side, 2 on the near side for the junior quarterback. Maggio drops back, comes to Wiersma. Wiersma past the line of scrimmage to the 30, tackled for a pickup of 8.
Owen Wiersma. Tackled by number 9, Matthew Hoppy.
Matthew Hoppy with the tackle of Wiersma. 9 yards on the pickup. 2nd down and 1 for the Squirrels.
They're on the Jaguar 20
Ball will be spotted at the 29. Two far side receivers, two near side receivers. Maggio will throw to Wiersma, this time on the near side. Wiersma to the 30-25 and stiff arms and comes out of bounds. Will get the first down. Back-to-back catches from Wiersma results in a first down for the Squirrels.
That's another Squirrel. First down.
Be a 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line. Inside of 4 left to play in the first half. Bachmeyer and Lamar on the far side. Thompson and Johnson on the near side. Maggio has time to check. Now is going to get pressure. Rolls towards the left side. Volden's on him and will stop him at the 30. Ball came loose, but I think he was down before. It's going to be Reed Volden with the tackle. Volden with the sack and a loss of 6.
What a 6-yard loss on the play.
Maggio just checking his receivers, and Volden, the linebacker, just kept eyes on him and came through, wrapped him around, and makes the tackle, loss of 5. 2nd down and 15. Ball back to the 28-yard line. Maggio again with some time. Now pressure, throws a screen pass into the hands of Wiersma. Wiersma to the 20, to the 15. Still going into the end zone. Touchdown! Wiersma's 4th of the game, this time in the air. 41-7 the score. Maggio's 2nd completion for a touchdown in this game, and the kick through the upright. Well, that is good. Verkota's kick is good. 42-7 our score. 3 minutes left to go before the half on the Bank North scoreboard. You're watching high school football on YourLiveEvent.com.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
Back here on YourLiveEvent.com. Owen Wiersma's 4th touchdown of the game. This one a 28-yard reception, extra point good. 42-7 the score. Central Cass leading Northern Cass on the Bank North scoreboard.
Carter Rakota set the kickoff.
There's Landon Mosier, the 80-yard reception in the series before. Northern Cass getting their first touchdown. Central Cass responding right back on the next series. Exactly 3 minutes left before First Class Mortgage halftime show. And not a big return as Skank is closed out quick. Isaac Wisniewski with the tackle. They'll spot it at the 19-yard line. 1st and 10 at the 19.
1st and 10 for the Jaguars at their own 19-yard line, 20-yard line.
Jaguars will break the huddle, down 42-7. We'll stack receivers left side. Now they put Matthew Hoppy, lone receiver right side. Lynchburg an empty backfield. Looks at Hoppy on the far sideline, and Lamar, who has an interception in the game, gets under this one, and it goes out of bounds.
Matthew Hoppy, the intended receiver. Number 3, Peyton Lamar in coverage for the Squirrels.
So an incompletion. We'll stop time at 2:51 to go before halftime.
At their own 19-yard line.
2 fumbles and an interception for Northern Cass here in this first half. Those turnovers have been a big factor. All 3 of those turnovers have become scoring drives for the Squirrels. 4 receivers left side again, this time Hoppy in the backfield. Rather, that's Volden in the backfield. It's going to be flipped towards the near flat. And about a 6-yard pickup for Northern Cass.
Number 24, Andrew Skink. The carry. Tackled by number 31, Isaac Wisniewski. But a 7-yard gain on the play for the Jaguars.
Hank will get about 7 yards on the pickup.
Squirrels
Third down and 3 for Northern Cass up to their 27-yard line. Two far side receivers, one on the near side. Lichtenberg has Bolden behind him, and he fumbles it, picks it up, and is stopped in the backfield by Tyler Cruchet.
Number 51, Tyler Cruchet.
Cruchet with the big tackle coming after the fumble, a miscue on the handoff from Lichtenberg to Volden. Make it a 4th down and 7. And Volden will stay out there to punt. Central Cass will get the football back here with 1 minute, 34 seconds and counting to go in the first half on the Bank North scoreboard. Volden's punt comes straight up, down at the 35, and is touched at the 39. So the Jaguars will get a 1st and 10 at the 39, 1:15 to go in the half.
For the Squirrels. Squirrels will have it 1st and 10 at the Jaguar 38-yard line.
Wiersma 4 touchdowns. Jake Thompson a reception in this game. Also Braden Mitchell a rushing touchdown. It's Braden Mitchell who will lead the offense this time. It's been between Mitchell and Maggio. Tommy Butler switching off his quarterbacks and given situations, given series. Trips right, one to the left side. Mitchell, shot at the end zone, finds an open Jake Thompson for a 38-yard touchdown. Thompson's 2nd touchdown of the game.
38-yard touchdown. Pitch and catch. Squirrels in for 6.
Touchdown comes with 1:09 left to play in the first half. And here comes the kick. That is good.
Extra point kick up and good.
49-7 is our score on the Bank North scoreboard. Halftime show coming your way here in about 1 minute, 9 seconds next on YourLiveEvent.com.
At Castleton Lumber, they want to be part of every stage of your building project from the ground up. Let them assist with planning your project timeline in a way that's affordable and efficient. Castleton Lumber has everything you need to get the look you love with windows, siding, roofing, and doors. From choosing the right materials to the finishing touches, you can count on the folks at Castleton Lumber. Stop in and talk with the crew today or call 347-4471. That's 347-4471.
Central. Back here on YourLiveEvent.com. Braden Mitchell connecting with Jake Thompson. A 49-yard touchdown. Extra point is good. 49-7 our score. 1:09 left to go before we get into our halftime show. Brought to you by First Class Mortgage. The Central Cass offense has been able to capitalize on every opportunity given to them in this game. Kickoff down at the 20, and this one will be touched at about the 12-yard line and brought out of bounds.
Number 24, Andrew Skink on the return. Penalty flag down on the play.
And a penalty flag will be put down on the play as we are stopped with 1:06 to go before halftime. And we have a stoppage of play. We'll get you some scores from around the area. Also, our first half numbers for this game on our First Class Mortgage halftime show. They'll knock the ball back, penalty against the Jaguars. First and 10 Jaguars, ball at their 6-yard line. And it'll be a handoff to Volden. Shakes off the first tackle, can't get the second.
Matthew Hoppy, the ball carrier.
Strike that was Hoppy on the carry. And he'll get no gain. .47 seconds and counting left before halftime. About a 20-second difference between the play clock and the game clock. So the Jaguars will have to make that next play. Lichtenberg rolls out right side, takes a deep shot, and this one incomplete.
Julian Lichtenberg's pass incomplete. Landon Mosier, the intended receiver.
Mosier, who has the lone touchdown of the game for the Jaguars, intended receiver. We're stopped with 23.5 before halftime.
Michaels was in coverage there for the Squirrels. 3rd and 12.
Northern Cass kind of taking advantage of this stoppage of time to try to figure out personnel and what they believe may be their last play of this drive. Lichtenberg rolls out to the far side, and he gets bumped out of bounds.
With a carry, knocked out of bounds by number 7, Sam Ziemer.
Lichtenberg will get just shy of the first down marker. Will be a 4th down and 2. 17.2 seconds left to play in the first half.
Hunter Maggio back deep to receive the Jaguar punt.
Maggio comes out ready to receive a punt. And this one, line drive punt, comes low down at the 39-yard line and will be touched by the Jaguars. A 1st and 10 at the 39.
1st and 10 Central Cass at the Northern Cass 39-yard line.
.3 left to play in the first half. And the Squirrels are just going to take that knee and get us into halftime.
Squirrels kneel down.
They will, and our first half will come to an end. Our score on the Bank North scoreboard: Central Cass 49, Northern Cass 7. Back with our first Class Mortgage halftime show next on YourLiveEvent.com.
foster student excellence in cooperation with family and community, and to provide educational opportunities in a safe and caring environment. Thank you to everyone who has helped make this mission a reality. The new STEM Center, Theater, Music Wing, Early Childhood Center, Wellness Center, and Athletic Complex will help set students up for success in school and life after graduation. They wish everyone at Central Cass good luck this year with academics and activities as you grow in the new space and move forward with excellence.
As an American Family Agent, I look out for what matters to you, even when nothing's wrong. This is Chris Heisey. Visit me online at chrisheisey.com. These days, everyone wants to save money. I can show you how easy it is by having multiple policies. By combining your auto and homeowner's insurance, I can put some change back into your pocket. My website again is chrisheisey.com. I want to be your American Family Agent.
American Family Insurance.
My name is Jared, born and raised in Minnesota, and I'm a project director at Enbridge. Enbridge is more than a pipeline company. It's a company participating in renewable energy projects in Minnesota and abroad, and I'm really proud to be working here.
We believe a cleaner energy future is achievable. For over 20 years, we've been early adopters of renewable energy, and we're proudly committed to net zero emissions by 2050. To hear more from Jared, visit enbridge.com/Jared. That's JERRID.
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories is just a way of life. It's good to be home. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting what's important in life.
Your local Castleton agents, Scott Kramer and Tyler Wasleen, wish the Squirrels the best of luck this postseason.
Buying a new home, but worried about the interest rate and terms from your bank? At First Class Mortgage, we'll find a mortgage that fits your needs. Shopping national banks and other lenders for the lowest rate and most affordable terms. Saving you time and money. So all you need to worry about is enjoying your new home. First Class Mortgage. Our expertise, your peace of mind. Put an expert to work for you. Call today.
Hillsborough Drug and Gift, your Community Health Mart pharmacy, is bringing you savings on your healthcare needs, like this great special on Health Mart B12 vitamins. A 60-count pack of tablets, buy one, get one for just $6.69. Health Mart melatonin 60-count tablets of quick dissolve or prolonged release, $8.99 each. Health Mart One Daily Men's or Women's 50 Plus, $5.49. And Health Mart Loratadine non-drowsy tablets, $6.99. Hillsborough Drug and Gift and Health Mart, taking the time to listen and care.
Kate's Kennels, located in Castleton, North Dakota. We offer boarding for all of your furry companions. Whether you're going on vacation or you have an emergency, we are here for you. We know they are a member of your family, and we will treat them as if they were one of our own. Kennel tours are always welcome. Check us out on Facebook at Kate's Kennels or visit our website at kateskennels.com. Give us a call at 701-347-4176 for all your furry friend boarding needs.
This is Bailey Scott, a senior at Fargo Davies High School and the 2022-23 North Dakota High School Activities Association Distinguished Student. Educational athletics, including games like this one, teach a lifetime values such as respect for your opponents, coaches, officials, and classmates. There are few better places than athletic competition to demonstrate respect for others. By your demonstration of respect for those participating and watching today, you underscore that the most important part of high school competition is the people involved and not the game itself. A public service message from the North Dakota High School Activities Association and this radio station.
The Northern Cass School District believes that every learner can change the world. That's why they provide a world-class education. Northern Cass will commit to purposely build trust, develop authentic relations, and engage in innovative practices which will empower learners to be choice-ready. Northern Cass is dedicated and passionate about relationships, teaching and learning, self-reflection, acknowledging greatness, and support of the community. For more information, go online at northerncasschool.org. That's northerncasschool.org.
Degelman does put the effort and time into their employees by training them.
It's something that you think you couldn't do, but you can actually do it because you were trained to do it.
Once I got my confidence up, now I just feel pride.
I'm very proud to be leading the team that builds the toughest product in the manufacturing and agricultural industry.
Don't be fooled by that beat-up old cap. Its faded crown represents the tireless work of America's farmers and ranchers. Its sturdy brim, their dedication to providing our nation with a safe, affordable food source from sunup to sundown. They're turning quarters into the dollars that drive our rural economy. So we'd like to tip our hat to them. Farmers Union Insurance. Protecting those that protect America's food source.
Contact Ryan Opdahl, Farmers Union Insurance, Hillsborough.
We've been around long enough to know that research in the lab reaps rewards in the field. At the Cess van der Haaf Innovation Center, we're working to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature. We're dedicated to improving what we produce, so you can be too. Contact your local Cess van der Haaf dealer to learn about our varieties suited for your soils. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Cess van der Haaf, a passion that grows.
Let's get real. You're ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. So get ready for the University of Minnesota Crookston. With more than 30 majors, minors, and certificates, you'll earn a University of Minnesota degree in a close-knit community where faculty become friends and friends feel like family. And to get a degree that can make a difference, you don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, ready.
Here, when your future lies ahead, we help set you on the right course. When your whole world is about to change, we help you prepare for your new life. When staying healthy means staying informed, we help you find answers. This is perseverance, understanding, connection. These are remarkable people doing remarkable things together.
Team at Maple River Grain and Agronomy wishes the best of luck to the players in today's game. Maple River Grain and Agronomy is proudly serving producers, accessing markets, and building relationships in eastern North Dakota and western Minnesota. They offer a variety of grain marketing and agronomy solutions. See the latest updates by following MRGA on social media. They're active on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Check out the website at mrga.com to learn more about Maple River Grain and Agronomy and how they can serve you and your operation.
Do you want that new boat? Are you building onto your home? Maybe you want the new camper or ATV. Dakota Heritage Bank can help you. This is Dustin Nagel, President at Dakota Heritage Bank Hillsborough location. You can visit with me or our other loan officers to help with loans and lines of credit from Dakota Heritage Bank. We are serving you with locations in North Dakota and Northwest Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank offers financial services you expect with a local perspective. dhbanknd.com. Dakota Heritage Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
At Castleton Lumber, they want to be part of every stage of your building project from the ground up. Let them assist with planning your project timeline in a way that's affordable and efficient. Castleton Lumber has everything you need to get the look you love with windows, siding, roofing, and doors. From choosing the right materials to the finishing touches, you can count on the folks at Castleton Lumber. Stop in and talk with the crew today or call 347-4471. That's 347-4471.
Central Cass School's mission is to foster student excellence in cooperation with family and community and to provide educational opportunities in a safe and caring environment. Thank you to everyone who has helped make this mission a reality. The new STEM Center, Theater, Music Wing, Early Childhood Center, Wellness Center, and Athletic Complex will help set students up for success in school and life after graduation. They wish everyone at Central Cass good luck this year with academics and activities as you grow in the new space and move forward with excellence.
Welcome to our First Class Mortgage halftime show. Our score on the Bank North scoreboard: Central Cass 49, Northern Cass 7. Squirrels offense has been relentless. 4 touchdowns from Owen Wiersma, the lone touchdown from Northern Cass, an 80-yard reception by Landon Mosier. We'll take a break here on our First Class Mortgage halftime show. Back with more.
As an American family agent, I look out for what matters to you, even when nothing's wrong. This is Chris Heisey. Visit me online at chrisheisey.com. These days, everyone wants to save money. I can show you how easy it is by having multiple policies. By combining your auto and homeowner's insurance, I can put some change back into your pocket. My website again is chrisheisey.com. I want to be your American family agent.
American Family Insurance.
My name is Jared, born and raised in Minnesota, and I'm a project director at Enbridge. Enbridge is more than a pipeline company. It's a company participating in renewable energy projects in Minnesota and abroad, and I'm really proud to be working here.
We believe a cleaner energy future is achievable. For over 20 years, we've been early adopters of renewable energy, and we're proudly committed to net zero emissions by 2050. To hear more from Jared, visit enbridge.com/Jared. That's JERRID.
Welcome back to YourLiveEvent.com. 49-7, our score here at the half on our First Class Mortgage halftime show. Other scores from around the area: Oak Grove trailing Oaks 50-0 at the half. Hillsborough Central Valley leading Carrington 38-7. Lisbon leading EEK at the half 30-0. So some big scores up around this region here of high school football. 3-minute clock has started here as the players will get warmed up for the start of the second half, which will be played in running time because of the lead that is happening right now for the Central Cass Squirrels. Squirrels again getting 4 touchdowns from Owen Wiersma. First play of the game, opening kickoff, fumbled by the Jaguars. The Squirrels turned around 3 plays later, found the end zone, and that has kind of set the tone for how this game has gone. 2 fumbles and an interception in the first half for the Northern Cass Jaguars, who trail 49-7. Second half coming your way next on YourLiveEvent.com.
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories is just a way of life. It's good to be home. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting what's important in life.
Your local Castleton agents, Scott Kramer and Tyler Wasleen, wish the Squirrels the best of luck this postseason.
Buying a new home, but worried about the interest rate and terms from your bank? At First Class Mortgage, we'll find a mortgage that fits your needs. Shopping national banks and other lenders for the lowest rate and most affordable terms, saving you time and money. So all you need to worry about is enjoying your new home. First Class Mortgage, our expertise, your peace of mind. Put an expert to work for you. Call today.
Hillsborough Drug and Gift, your community Health Mart pharmacy, is bringing you savings on your healthcare needs, like this great special on Health Mart B12 vitamins. A 60-count pack of tablets, buy one, get one for just $6.69. Health Mart melatonin 60-count tablets of quick dissolve or prolonged release, $8.99 each. Health Mart One Daily Men's or Women's 50 Plus, $5.49. And Health Mart Loratadine Non-Drowsy Tablets, $6.99. Hillsborough Drug and Gift and Health Mart, taking the time to listen and care.
And back here for the start of the third quarter, it'll be Central Cass to begin the second half with the football. With a 49-7 lead, it'll be interesting to see what kind of offensive personnel combinations we may see here in the second half for the Central Cass Squirrels, who will online to improve to 2-1 on their season. The Jaguars will fall to 1-2. Squirrels next week will be at Lisbon in a game we'll have for you on yourliveevent.com. Jaguars will be at Lytton H&B. Next broadcast of theirs will be on the 16th when they return back home to face off against Kindred. Folden will do the kicking for the Jaguars. And this one down at the 35-yard line and just smothered by the Squirrels.
Number 14, Jake Thompson, falls on it for the Squirrels. Squirrel ball.
Jacob Thompson just landing on top of that football. Thompson, 2 touchdowns in this game. He's got 3 on the season. Cade Lindstrom at the quarterback position. Colton Cruchet will get a handoff, goes around the outside before being tackled by Braxton Waldo. So Cruchet the carry, so that means we'll have the JV side of this Central Cass lineup will be out here to play much of the second half. Well, you look at teams that have had success, extended success in their high school programs, and it comes from situations like this. You have underclassmen, JV players going up against the varsity starters of another team. Kind of takes away that shock and awe of a Friday night game. Gets an understanding of the speed of how the game is played at this level. As a connection onto the flat will be a first down and then some. That was Cade Lindstrom, the freshman quarterback, with the completion. And a first down coming for the Central Cass Squirrels.
Pass complete to number 13, Anthony Garman.
That was Anthony Garman
Result of the pitch and catch. That is
who made that catch. Again, we'll keep up with these names. A lot we have not seen yet this season during our Your Live event broadcast of Central Cass Squirrels football. So some new names being introduced to us and you here in the second half of this game. First and 10 at the 50 for the Squirrels. And a fumble on the snap, and just landing on top of this one is Lindstrom to keep control. Lindstrom was down at the 40, so it'll be a loss of 10, and now a second down and 20.
Loss on the play for the Squirrels.
9:25 and counting to go here. Our third quarter just underway out here in Castleton. From the snap. This one will be handed off to Urbach, who will get a pickup of about 8 on the run, and it's 3rd and 11.
Number 32, Briar Schaefer, the ball carrier.
Rather, that was Briar Schaefer with the carry.
9, Matthew Hoppy.
Hoppy with the stop. It'll be 3rd down and 13 for the Squirrels.
6-yard gain on the play. 3rd and 13 coming up for the Squirrels from their own 47-yard line.
Squirrels at their own 47-yard line, facing a 3rd down and 13. Quam drops back, throws, and this one almost intercepted, but knocked away after a collision, incomplete. Antonio Sanchez had eyes on the football, but just got redirected as it was in its way into his hands for the interception. A 4th down and 13.
4th and 13 coming up for the Squirrels from their own 47-yard line.
And the Squirrels, facing a 4th and long, will punt this one over to the Northern Cass Jaguars.
Riker Brush back deep to punt for the Squirrels.
Clock continues to wind down here. About 3 seconds left on the play clock. Here comes the punt. This one line drive punt, touching down at the 30. Rolls back to about the 24-yard line before being touched. And the Jaguars offense will come out on the field.
Down at the Jaguar, let's say 22-yard line. Jaguar ball, 1st and 10.
Spot to the 23-yard line, 1st and 10. Jaguars at their own 23.
At their own 23.
The officials waiting to set down the marker. And now the Jaguars offense will come out here. The clock will resume, 20 seconds on the play clock. Handoff to Hoppy.
Number 9, Matthew Hoppy.
And Matthew Hoppy, a gain of about 6.
Brought down by Brady Plants.
Hoppy's largest carry of the game. Actually, they'll put that one down for 7. A 2nd down and 3. Ball will come up to the 30-yard line. Approaching 7 minutes to go in the third quarter. 49-7 on the Bank North scoreboard. It's been first meeting since 2012 between these two teams, and some early movement comes from the Squirrels, and the flag is down. Ninth meeting between these programs. Central Cass came into today leading the series 6-2. Central Cass won the last meeting 44-6 back in 2012. Northern Cass last time beating the Squirrels was back in 2006. 36-20 was the score. Two teams played every year from 2003 to 2012. First and 10, ball moved up to the 35-yard line. And it will be a handoff to Hoppy. And Hoppy will be brought down after a pickup of about 2.
Tackled by number 34, Caden Graver. 3-yard gain on the play.
He'll get 3, 2nd down and 7.
2nd and 7 coming up for the Jaguars at their own 38.
Jaguars will get the ball spotted at their 38-yard line. And they're on the road to take on Linton HMB. That will be a matchup next Friday on the road. We'll not have coverage on yourliveevent.com. Our next Jaguars football broadcast will be the following week when they're at home against Kindred. Again, see that full broadcast schedule at yourliveevent.com. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter as well. Pair of receivers out on either side, and then a whistle comes from the official, and I believe we'll get a timeout. Jaguars. Timeout comes with 5:21 left in the third quarter. We'll be back on yourliveevent.com.
Kate's Kennels, located in Castleton, North Dakota. We offer boarding for all of your furry companions. Whether you're going on vacation or you have an emergency, we are here for you. We know they are a member of your family, and we will treat them as if they were one of our own. Kennel tours are always welcome. Check us out on Facebook at Kate's Kennels or visit our website at kateskennels.com. Give us a call at 701-347-4176 for all your furry friend boarding needs.
This is Bailey Scott, a senior at Fargo Davies High School and the 2022-23 North Dakota High School Activities Association Distinguished Student. Educational athletics, including games like this one, teach a lifetime values such as respect for your opponents, coaches, officials, and classmates. There are few better places than athletic competition to demonstrate respect for others. By your demonstration of respect for those participating and watching today, you underscore that the most important part of high school competition is the people involved and not the game itself. A public service message from the North Dakota High School Activities Association and this radio station.
Back on yourliveevent.com, 49-7, Squirrels lead. 2nd down and 7 at their own 38 for the Jaguars. Letcherberg drops back, shot downfield, incomplete, and they're going to call a pass interference as the pass was intended for Landon Mosier.
Peterson in coverage. Penalty flag down on the pass play.
The call will be on pass interference. The second time we've seen that called this game. First time called against the Squirrels. We were stopped with 5:12 to go in the third quarter. PI call will put the ball at the 47 inside of Squirrels territory. It was 35-0 before Northern Cass was able to get a touchdown Lichtenberg connected with Landon Mosier for an 80-yard touchdown. Reed Volden hit the extra point. Since then, the Squirrels have answered back in a big way. Now some movement on the line. This will be against Northern Cass. So they'll lose 5 on that false start call.
First and 15 coming up for the Jaguars. Back at their own 48-yard line.
First and 15 back to the 48. Lichtenberg drops back, shot towards the end zone, incomplete to his receiver, and that situation was Mosier, incompletion. And now it's a second down and 15.
Second and 15 coming up for the Jaguars from their own 48.
Second down and 15, Jaguars at their own 48-yard line. Lichtenberg comes back, shot towards the sideline, and incompletion.
Pass incomplete. Andrew Skank, the intended
3 straight incomplete passes.
Brady Link in coverage.
And we'll make it a third down and 15. Running time here, clock continues to move.
Brings up third down for the Jaguars, third and 15.
4 minutes, 14 seconds and counting here in the third quarter. Starters for Central Cass all but done for the night. But receivers out on either side for Lichtenberg. And we're going to get a whistle and a flag will come down. It will be against Northern Cass.
False start penalty on the Jaguars. That'll back them up 5 more.
And that is 10 yards they've lost on false starts.
From their own 44-yard line.
Third down and 20. Jaguars at their 44. Lichtenberg drops back. Rears up, throws, knocked away. Good coverage downfield. Getting a hand on that football, Brady Peterson.
Andrew Skank, the intended receiver.
Incomplete.
Brady Peterson in coverage for the Squirrels.
And now a fourth down and 20.
Fourth down for the Jaguars. How about that Squirrel defense?
So a fourth down and 20. Jaguars will flip the field and the ball will go back to the Central Cass Squirrels.
Back deep to receive the Jaguar punt.
Punt down to the 35, takes a roll in favor of the Jaguars. Will go inside the 30. And Northern Cass's offense, or rather Central Cass's offense will come out.
They're on the 28-yard line.
Two minutes, 58 seconds left to go here in this third quarter. Pair of receivers out on either side will come up here first and 10 at the 28. Again, we've seen the younger version of the Squirrels team out here. And it's going to be a run attempt. The defense for Northern Cass all over it. And that will be a loss of 3 and a second down and 13.
Number 75, Gage Nygaard. A 3-yard loss on the play.
Nygaard, the end for Northern Cass, makes the tackle. So the Squirrels will improve to 2-1 on the season, 2-1 in the region. It is Lisbon on the road next week.
Yeah, they're on 26.
Be 1-2 in the overall record, 1-2 in the region for Northern Cass. They will play Linton on the road next week. Pass towards the flat, connection and a run coming. Colton Cruchet taken down at the 34-yard line.
Brought down by number 64, Max Berneski.
Berneski with the tackle. Make it about a third down and 4, maybe? Third down and 4. Yeah, that's what it will be. Third down and 4, 8-yard pickup on that play.
From their own 34-yard line.
Inside of 2 to go in this third quarter here on the Bank North scoreboard. 49-7 the score. 3 plays from the line of scrimmage into this game after a fumble recovery, and Central Cass has led and not trailed. Pass comes into about triple coverage and bounces off the forearm of Keelan Monson, an incompletion. And it's 4th down and 4 for the Squirrels. So now the Squirrels will come out here to punt. 46 to final. 46 to nothing, the final. Lisbon defeating EEK. So Lisbon picks up another win. That is the opponent next week for the Squirrels team. Here comes the punt. Up to the 35-yard line, and it will eventually be touched by Cale Pearson. Jaguars will have it at their own 34-yard line with a 1st and 10, 53.1 left to go in the third quarter. We'll have our Tommy's Express Car Wash post-game show. Once all of this is said and done, we'll name our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, our RDK Enterprises Precision Play of the Game as well. Seems like it would be easy, yet still difficult to try to give out those post-game accolades in a game where we've seen a lot of big plays coming, even though it's just been one touchdown for the Jaguars. That touchdown came on an 80-yard reception on a great play for Landon Mosier. 1st and 10 at the 34. It'll be a handoff to Volden. Volden eludes the defense before being stopped at the 40 for a pickup of 6. Cale Peterson made the tackle of Reed Volden. 6-yard pickup, 35 seconds and counting left to play in the third quarter.
At their own 40-yard line.
Jaguars will get off one more play before we head into the final 12 minutes of this contest. Trips left, one on the right side, and timeout will be taken by the Squirrels. Timeout, we'll be back with more on YourLiveEvent.com.
School District believes that every learner can change the world. That's why they provide a world-class education. Northern Cass will commit to purposely build trust, develop authentic relations, and engage in innovative practices which will empower learners to be choice-ready. Northern Cass is dedicated and passionate about relationships, teaching and learning, self-reflection, acknowledging greatness, and support of the community. For more information, go online at northerncasschool.org. That's northerncasschool.org.
Back here on YourLiveEvent.com, I'm Joel Morgan, Jake Watroba on the camera for this matchup tonight. 49-7, Central Cass leading Northern Cass on the Bank North scoreboard. 14.1 left in the third quarter. Timeout taken by the Squirrels. Trying to figure out what they want to do defensively. Owen Wiersma, 4 touchdowns in the game. Jake Thompson, also a pair of touchdowns. Braden Mitchell, the other touchdown. Landon Mosier on an 80-yard reception from Lichtenberg is the only player to find the end zone for Northern Cass. Here we go to resume the final 14.1 seconds here of the third quarter, and it's a handoff that will go to Volden, and Volden threw for the first down and then some. Volden has some open field, 40, 35 to the 30, taken down at the 25-yard line. Nice run for Volden, gets the first down and ends the third quarter.
That'll end the third quarter. Your score, Central Cass 49.
We have played 3 complete quarters out here in Castleton. It is Central Cass 49, Northern Cass 7. Fourth quarter coming up when we return on YourLiveEvent.com.
Degelman does put the effort and time into their employees by training them.
It's something that you think you couldn't do, but you can actually do it because you were trained to do it.
Once I got my confidence up, now I just feel thrive.
I'm very proud to be leading the team that builds the toughest product in the manufacturing and agricultural industry.
Don't be by that beat-up old cap. Its faded crown represents the tireless work of America's farmers and ranchers. Its sturdy brim, their dedication to providing our nation with a safe, affordable food source. From sunup to sundown, they're turning quarters into the dollars that drive our rural economy. So we'd like to tip our hat to them. Farmers Union Insurance. Protecting those that protect America's food source.
Contact Ryan Opdahl, Farmers Union Insurance, Hillsboro.
Back here on YourLiveEvent.com into our fourth quarter. Central Cass 49, Northern Cass 7 on the Bank North scoreboard. Visit iBankNorth.com to find out how to start your business account with Bank North. Bank North, one of the many great sponsors we've had all season so far, and for more to come for YourLiveEvent.com. First and 10 at the 24 is the Jaguars, and it's going to go to Volden, who was tackled at the 20. Volden had that big run that brought him to this 24-yard line. We'll tag on 4 more here to make it a second down and 6.
Peterson also in on the stop. About a 4-yard gain on the play. Second and 6 coming up for the Jaguars from the Squirrel 20-yard line.
Look at how this game has gone for the Jaguars, and it's easy to look at 49-7. Obviously, it's a big score, but every drive in the first half, they started on positive yardage. You look at 2 fumbles, an interception, 3 turnovers in the first half, swayed the way this offense played as a completion at the 10-yard line extended into the end zone. Was he in bounds? That's the question. He was, and Keelan Monson, the touchdown reception for 20 yards. Monson, a 20-yard reception for the touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Comes with 10:53 left to go. Monson caught that one about the 10 and had to elude 2 defenders to find his way into the end zone. And the extra point attempt, that one is going to be blocked. So the extra point, no good. That will make it 49-13 with 10:29 left to play here on the Bank North scoreboard. It's high school football on YourLiveEvent.com.
Long enough to know that research in the lab reaps rewards in the field. At the Cess van der Haaf Innovation Center, we're working to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature. We're dedicated to improving what we produce, so you can be too. Contact your local Cess van der Haaf dealer to learn about our varieties suited for your soils. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Cess van der Haaf, a passion that grows.
49-13, Central Cass leads on the Bank North scoreboard, but a touchdown reception from Keelan Monson. 20-yard reception makes it 49-13. Both touchdowns for Northern Cass have been of the receiving variety.
Number 3, Peyton Lamar, and number 31, Isaac Wisniewski back deep to receive.
Wisniewski and Lamar will receive this kickoff from Reed Volden. And Lamar will grab it at the 20, 25 to the 30, picks up a head of steam and taken down at the 38-yard line.
Number 3, Peyton Lamar on the return.
So Lamar on the return will be a 1st and 10 from the 38.
Waldo, Reed Volden.
And the offense comes out for the Squirrels.
First and 10 for the Squirrels at their own 39-yard line.
We'll see who they have out this time to lead the offense. Again, we've seen, of course, throughout the normality of the game, it's been Mitchell and Maggio, depending on the series. Now it's gone to the younger members of the Squirrels team. First and 10 from the 39-yard line, and it was Quam at quarterback. And we're going to get a whistle, and I think we'll have a flag down on the play. It will be against Central Cass.
False start penalty on the Squirrels. That'll knock them up 5.
Squirrels will be tagged up for the false start.
15 coming up for the Squirrels from their own 34-yard line.
Tommy's Express Car Wash post-game show coming up here in about 9 minutes. One receiver out on either side. Quam, the quarterback, rolls left side, immediately gets pressure to lose the first tackle, avoids the second, can't avoid the third. It's Braxton Waldo who will tackle him at the 40. Quam does bring it up 6 yards, so now a second down and 9. So Quam, a 6-yard run.
Second 9 coming up for the Squirrels from their own 40-yard line.
Squirrels offense up to the line of scrimmage. 2 near side receivers, 1 far side. Second down and 9 at their own 40. There'll be a running play, and a big tackle in the backfield comes from Waldo.
Number 28, Hunter Parisian, the ball carrier.
Hunter Parisian with the carry, and Waldo got through, made the stop. Be a loss of 3 and a third down and 12.
Third and 12 coming up for the Squirrels.
7:50 and counting left. We are in the final quarter of play. Quam out at quarterback. Riley Miller out at tailback. Quam drops back, throws towards the near sideline, and broken up.
Quam's pass incomplete.
Cale Pearson, the intended receiver on the near sideline.
Andrew Skank in coverage for the Jaguars.
Skank broke it up here on the near sideline. And a fourth down and 12. The ball will go back to Northern Cass.
Skank back to receive the punt. Riker Brush set the punt for the Squirrels.
Inside of 7 to go. And the punt back to the 25 will be touched at the 20. Skank will try to get back in here and return it, and is down at the 20. Tried to square up for a run up field. The defense was able to, special teams rather, was able to bring him down. Will be spotted at the 20.
22-yard line.
Actually, they'll put it up to the 22. First and 10 at the 22. 6:45 left to play. The offense coming out for the Jaguars. Defense for the Squirrels ready to go. Now the Jaguars follow suit. They will come up to the line of scrimmage. One far side, 2 near side. And it's Bolden on the run attempt. And will be down for a loss.
Tackle by number 12, Colton Couchet.
Parker Zieski, the running back, number 4 with the carry on that one. He'll get a yard.
Parker Zieski, the carry for the
And that'll make it a second down and 9.
Zeski.
Zeski's first carry of the game results in a yard. Second down and 9, ball to 23, just inside of 6 to play. Jaguars need to hurry up to the line of scrimmage. 1 second left on the play clock, and they will get a timeout. Coach Ukestead having to use a timeout to save his team some yards. Timeout comes with 5:49 left to play. We'll be back on YourLiveEvent.com.
Real. You're ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. So get ready for the University of Minnesota Crookston. With more than 30 majors, minors, and certificates, you'll earn a University of Minnesota degree in a close-knit community where faculty become friends and friends feel like family. And to get a degree that can make a difference, you don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, ready.
Here, when your future lies ahead, we help set you on the right course. When your whole world is about to change, we help you prepare for your new life. When staying healthy means staying informed, we help you find answers. This is perseverance, understanding, connection. These are remarkable people doing remarkable things together.
And here comes a pass downfield out of that break. Osby with the completion.
33, Deegan Osby.
Osby with the reception and a first down.
Peterson.
And the Jaguars able to move the chain out of that break. Back here on YourLiveEvent.com. Jaguars a 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line. Approaching 5 minutes left to play in the game. Fumble on the snap. Picked up and a run attempt and maybe a loss of a yard as the tackle comes from Michaels. No, rather Quam. Quam with the tackle, a 2nd down and 11. The Jaguars will now be 1-2 on the season when that scoreboard gets the time on the scoreboard gets to 0. Lytton H&B on the road next week. Inside of 10 seconds now on the play clock. We've seen on this drive already the Jaguars just about out of time, had to use a timeout. This time they'll play through it. Leichenberg will air this one out downfield, a little too strong on the pass attempted to Gage Hansen. Incomplete, and now a 3rd down and 11.
Brady Peterson in coverage for the Squirrels. 3rd down coming up for the Jaguars, 3rd and 11. From their own 34-yard line.
Inside of 4 left to play here in the 4th quarter. One receiver on the far side, 2 near side. 3rd down and 11 for the Jaguars. Will be a handoff. Klasky tries to go for the run, and the defense will bring him down. Parker Mack with the tackle.
Parker Mack and Trevin Quam team up.
Quam also in on that tackle attempt, so a 4th down and long. No gain on the play, and the Jaguars will punt the ball away. Snap a little high, punt on the far side. And it's in and out of the hands of Colton Cruchet. I don't see who had it out of the pile. We'll find out here from the officials shortly. And it will be Northern Cass's football, so the Jaguars commit a turnover. Rather, the Squirrels commit a turnover, and the Jaguars will get the football with 2 minutes, 51 seconds left to go in the final quarter here on the Bank North scoreboard. First half was 2 fumbles and an interception for Northern Cass. Central Cass having their first turnover. And it looks like we'll get a timeout for the Jaguars. Northern Cass takes a timeout. 2:51 left. This is high school football. You're watching YourLiveEvent.com.
Team at Maple River Grain and Agronomy wishes the best of luck to the players in today's game. Maple River Grain and Agronomy is proudly serving producers, accessing markets, and building relationships in eastern North Dakota and western Minnesota. They offer a variety of grain marketing and agronomy solutions. See the latest updates by following MRGA on social media. They're active on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Check out the website at mrga.com to learn more about Maple River Grain and Agronomy and how they can serve you and your operation.
Do you want that?
Back on YourLiveEvent.com, back here in Castleton, 2:51 left. We are in the final quarter of play. Northern Cass went to punt the football. It was fumbled, and the Jaguars get the ball back. It's a handoff on a run by Volden, moves towards the right side. Volden has the first down, will keep going to the 30, 35, to the 20, cuts up the middle of the field, and is in for a 53-yard touchdown run.
Touchdown, Northern Cass.
Reed Volden with the big run.
Volden into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
It's been some big plays yardage-wise coming for Northern Cass. Touchdown comes with 2:21 left to play. Bolden a touchdown, and it looks like extra point attempt coming up. 49-19 the score.
Reed Volden set for the extra point kick for the Jaguars.
So Bolden gets the touchdown, and then we'll try to attempt the extra point. Snap is down. No, they're going to go for two. Roll out to the left side and cut.
Andrew Skank pass to number 4, Parker Zeski.
Skank to Zeski into the end zone. 2-point pass is good. It is 49.
Check that, no good.
No, it will be no good.
Point conversion attempt, no good. 1:45 to go in the ball
No
game.
good. It will stay 49-19 with 1:45 left to play. We'll be back on YourLiveEvent.com.
Building onto your home? Maybe you want the new camper or ATV. Dakota Heritage Bank can help you. This is Dustin Nagel, president at Dakota Heritage Bank Hillsboro location. You can visit with me or our other loan officers to help with loans and lines of credit from Dakota Heritage Bank. We are serving you with locations in North Dakota and Northwest Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank offers financial services you expect with a local perspective. dhbanknd.com. Dakota Heritage Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Back on YourLiveEvent.com, Reed Volden scoring the second touchdown of the game for Northern Cass. Could not get the extra points. It is 49-19, 1:45 to play. Volden, 53-yard touchdown run. Be a low kick, touched and smothered at the 34-yard line. That one came off the hands of Jacob Thompson, number 14, and then he just landed on top of it, and the offense for Central Cass will come out. Just a matter now for the Squirrels to get that scoreboard down, scoreboard time down to 0.
First and 10 for the Squirrels at their own 33-yard line.
(49-19) the score. And a miscommunication on the run attempt winds up into the hands of Cade Lindstrom, and he is tackled at the 30. So I believe that was Hunter Parisian on the carry attempt. Be a loss of 3.
3-yard loss on the play. Second and 13 coming up.
And now the Jaguars, rather the Squirrels, with about 27 seconds left on the game clock, about 10-second different game clock and play clock. Just need to get this down to 0. They'll snap the football, handoff ball gets fumbled, and it's still live and scooped up. It will be a scoop and score touchdown.
Fumble on the play. Touchdown for the Jaguars, number 9, Matthew Hoppy.
Matthew Hoppy with the scoop and score touchdown.
Touchdown for the Jaguars.
About a 30-yard run. Touchdown comes. No time left.
Reed Bolden, extra point. Kick.
So Bolden will try the extra point. We'll try to make it a 49-26 final score. But Hoppy was right there to pick up that loose ball. Defensive touchdown coming the way of the Jaguars. And that will be it. That does become the final, 49-25. Central Cass with the win. That is the final here on our Bank North scoreboard post-game show coming your way next on YourLiveEvent.com.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
At Castleton Lumber, they want to be part of every stage of your building project from the ground up. Let them assist with planning your project timeline in a way that's affordable and efficient. Castleton Lumber has everything you need to get the look you love with windows, siding, roofing, and doors. From choosing the right materials to the finishing touches, you can count on the folks at Castleton Lumber. Stop in and talk with the crew today or call 347-4471. That's 347-4471.
Central Cass School's mission is to foster student excellence in cooperation with family and community and to provide educational opportunities in a safe and caring environment. Thank you to everyone who has helped make this mission a reality. The new STEM Center, Theater, Music Wing, Early Childhood Center, Wellness Center, and Athletic Complex will help set students up for success in school and life after graduation. They wish everyone at Central Cass good luck this year with academics and activities as you grow in the new space and move forward with excellence.
As an American family agent, I look out for what matters to you, even when nothing's wrong. This is Chris Heisey. Visit me online at chrisheisey.com. These days, everyone wants to save money. I can show you how easy it is by having multiple policies. By combining your auto and homeowner's insurance, I can put some change back into your pocket. My website again is chrisheisey.com. I want to be your American family agent.
American Family Insurance.
And welcome to Tommy's Express Car Wash post-game show. Our final on the Bank North scoreboard, Central Cass 49, Northern Cass 25. The Squirrels now 2-1 on the season. Northern Cass 1-2 in the first meeting between these two teams since 2012. Let's get our scoring summary here in this contest. Well, the first play of the game, the opening kickoff received by the Jaguars was fumbled. 3 plays later, Owen Wiersma would find his way into the end zone. Extra point would be good. Touchdown came at the 34 mark of the first quarter. 7-0 would be the score. On the next possession, Owen Wiersma, a 9-yard run for a touchdown. His second of the game. Extra point good. 14-0 would be the score. And then with 4:55 left to go, Carter Maggio connected downfield into the hands of Jake Thompson. Extra point was good. 21-0 the score through the end of one quarter of play. It would be 35-0 with a touchdown run from Braden Mitchell. And Owen Wiersma, another rushing touchdown, would make it 35-0. And then with 4:48 left to play in the first half, the offense was able to find the end zone for the Jaguars on a great play. Julian Lichtenberg was able to connect downfield, an 80-yard completion to Landon Mosier. Extra point was good. 35-7 would be the score. Northern Cass, or rather Central Cass, would answer back with 2 more scores. It was Wiersma with a reception, and then Thompson, his second reception of the game. 49-7 the score going into the half. It was all Central Cass's offense really firing on high octane in the first half. No scoring in the third quarter. Then in the fourth quarter, a touchdown run coming for rather a completion. Keelan Monson, touchdown reception, extra point, no good. 49-13 the score. And then another touchdown coming. Reed Volden, a 53-yard run. Did not get the extra point. 49-19 would be the score. And just when it looked like that would be the final, the Central Cass Squirrels just need to run out time. On the last play from the line of scrimmage at the game, the ball was fumbled. Matthew Hoppy scooped it up, ran it 30 yards into the end zone for the touchdown. 25-49 would be our final here tonight in Castleton. That is our final on the Bank North scoreboard. This is our Tommy's Express Car Wash post-game show. More coming your way next on YourLiveEvent.com.
My name is Jared, born and raised in Minnesota, and I'm a project director at Enbridge. Enbridge is more than a pipeline company. It's a company participating in renewable energy projects in Minnesota and abroad, and I'm really proud to be working here.
We believe a cleaner energy future is achievable. For over 20 years, we've been early adopters of renewable energy, and we're proudly committed to net zero emissions by 2050. To hear more from Jared, visit enbridge.com/Jared. That's JERRID.
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories is just a way of life. It's good to be home. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting what's important in life.
Your local Castleton agents, Scott Kramer and Tyler Wazleen, wish the Squirrels the best of luck this postseason.
Back on our Tommy's Express Car Wash post-game show, we're talking about a 49-25 win. Central Cass defeating Northern Cass here tonight in Castleton. Other scores, it was Oaks defeating Oak Grove 50-14. Hillsborough Central Valley win over Carrington 38-14. And then Lisbon, who's next week's opponent for Central Cass, defeated EEK 46-0. So those are some other scores here from around the area. Again, you can see our full schedule games we've had covered, as well as our archive games at YourLiveEvent.com. We'll be back to wrap things up. We'll get our post-game accolades coming up next. Again, our final 49-25 here on YourLiveEvent.com.
Buying a new home, but worried about the interest rate and terms from your bank? At First Class Mortgage, we'll find a mortgage that fits your needs. Shopping national banks and other lenders for the lowest rate and most affordable terms, saving you time and money. So all you need to worry about is enjoying your new home. First Class Mortgage. Our expertise, your peace of mind. Put an expert to work for you. Call today.
Hillsborough Drug and Gift, your Community Health Mart pharmacy, is bringing you savings on your healthcare needs, like this great special on Health Mart B12 vitamins. A 60-count pack of tablets, buy one, get one for just $6.69. Health Mart melatonin 60-count tablets of quick dissolve or prolonged release, $8.99 each. Health Mart One Daily Men's or Women's 50 Plus, $5.49. And Health Mart Loratadine non-drowsy tablets, $6.99. Hillsborough Drug and Gift and Health Mart, taking the time to listen and care.
Kate's Kennels, located in Castleton, North Dakota. We offer boarding for all of your furry companions. Whether you're going on vacation or you have an emergency, we are here for you. We know they are a member of your family, and we will treat them as if they were one of our own. Kennel tours are always welcome. Check us out on Facebook at Kate's Kennels or visit our website at kateskennels.com. Give us a call at 701-347-4176 for all your furry friend boarding needs.
This is Bailey Scott, a senior at Fargo Davies High School and the 2022-23 North Dakota High School Activities Association Distinguished Student. Educational athletics, including games like this one, teach a lifetime values such as respect for your opponents, coaches, officials, and classmates. There are few better places than athletic competition to demonstrate respect for others. By your demonstration of respect for those participating and watching today, you underscore that the most important part of high school competition is the people involved and not the game itself. A public service message from the North Dakota High School Activities Association and this radio station.
The Northern Cass School District believes that every learner can change the world. That's why they provide a world-class education. Northern Cass will commit to purposely build trust, develop authentic relations, and engage in innovative practices which will empower learners to be choice-ready. Northern Cass is dedicated and passionate about relationships, teaching and learning, self-reflection, acknowledging greatness, and support of the community. For more information, go online to northerncasschool.org. That's northerncasschool.org.
Welcome back to our Tommy's Express Car Wash post-game show. 49-25 Central Cass defeating Northern Cass here tonight in Castleton. Let's get some of our post-game accolades here tonight. First, our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, and that's a pretty easy choice there. Owen Wiersma, 4 touchdowns, 3 rushing, 1 receiving. He is tonight's Enbridge Energy Player of the Game for his performance on the offensive side of the football. Now our Arctic Enterprises Precision Play of the Game. Well, that's actually going to go to the Northern Cass Jaguars. Julian Lichtenberg's connection with Landon Mosier, that 80-yard connection for their first touchdown of the game. That will be our RDK Enterprises Precision Play of the Game. So what's up next for these two teams? Well, as we mentioned, Central Cass 2-1. We'll be on the road next week to take on Lisbon. We'll have that for you here on yourliveevent.com. A 46-0 win for the Broncos tonight against EEK, so it'll be a good matchup between those two teams. Well, Northern Cass, now 1-2, will be on the road next week to take on Linton HMB. And then they are back home on the 16th to play Kindred. That will be our next broadcast of Northern Cass football. Again, see that schedule on yourliveevent.com. That will do it for our post-game show and for our broadcast. Joel Morgan remind you once again our final score here on the Bank North scoreboard: Central Cass 49, Northern Cass 25. Thanks for joining us on yourliveevent.com.